Here, this on you.
It's
We
like
we
we're
finna,
sharing, but
we finna party. Trust me, we finna party, but you got that.
Right. It's two smaller parties happening parallel instead of one party happening
Right.
so that's kind of how I
perpendicular.
got about controller eyes. Like when that shit came back, I was like,
Bro,
can't do
the
them big
first
groups no
Monday,
more.
the
Can't
first
really do
Monday
them
it
big
came
groups
back,
no more.
I was like, this is crazy.
And people literally got COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They shut it back down. Yeah, I remember that.
That was insane.
See? The
I'm glad we always
outdoors.
stayed outside.
Right, yeah. Like, not just general, like, oh, if we're going to be at an event, I'm going to be outdoors of that event. Like,
Yeah.
general.
Yeah, I'm like 60% a neat now, so like being around people, I'm more than likely gonna get sick because my immune system, like, bro, I don't know what the fuck they got going on, my dude. You stay in your house or right outside of your apartment.
I
That's
get in
it.
contact with anybody who's sick, I am sick within 24 hours. Just immediately.
These people don't even have to be sick, dog. Like I came back from the first day of the convention, I was
Puffy. Yeah, what's up, Robbie?
Yeah, so we're fully
Robbie.
live. I guess I'll start rolling and we can start off with our how not to get sick at a convention. So, Deontay, you're going up to PAX? It's PAX East?
Yeah.
That's about to happen?
Yeah. No, West. PAX West.
Okay, so the
The
Seattle
in
one.
Seattle. Yeah.
West.
East is earlier in the year.
Okay.
I'm excited. I'm excited for sure because, PAX is always a good time and it's always great seeing my homies and shit. But I've caught COVID at PAX before. So
And
The con
COVID,
could.
yeah.
no,
Con-
like
Cons cried.
Con
Like,
flu
it
was
was-
the thing, and like COVID is like now it's usurped con flu.
right. It's like
Well,
it's
yeah,
like
I mean, con flu is basically
You-
just the cocktail of whatever's going around.
you might
True.
Which-
still fuck around and get con flu and not get COVID coming back from one of these cons. But
Yeah.
you will. The likelihood of COVID is there, and I feel
Yeah.
like every time it's happened, I look back once I get that positive COVID test. I look back in my mind, and it's almost like I see the exact nigga who gave it to me, bro.
You find the vector. It should triangulate.
Bro.
Right. It does the
Also, having-
Ice Cube FBI triangulate. Like you get the overlay from that movie.
It was you this whole time. It was you.
It was you.
You just start talking like Ice Cube, completely unrelated.
Yeah. Also, having a big con right after school just came back is crazy.
I mean, cons happen. Dragon Con's about that. I think
I
Dragon
know.
Con's the same time as PAX, so there's gonna be stuff going around here
That's
too.
true. That's true. I remember being in the dining hall my freshman year, looking outside, seeing a
Gates.
metric fuck ton of people lined up. I'm like, what the hell is this? And they're
know
like, oh, it's
over
Dragon
here-
Con. I'm like, what the fuck is Dragon Con?
I know over here you can hit 4 cons in the summer, 4 different cons in the summer between like SAC Anime, yep, SAC Anime.
I'm too immature for that.
At least it's not anime SAC, right?
Bro, when people say they're in Sacktown, they have to say I'm hanging out.
You ain't shit.
Look to the left, my brother.
I'm hanging out in Sacktown. We out here,
So for the
Nutty.
uninitiated, SAC, I'm piecing together as an acronym. What is SAC stand for?
No, it's not an acronym. So SAC is for Sacramento, which is
Ah,
the capital of California, and we call it like almost like a sister city to the Bay Area, because like in a way it feels like it's closer to the Bay than it is. Everybody in the Bay has a cousin in Sac, and vice versa. More so than you hear people talk about the Bay and LA connection. Sacramento might as well be part of the Bay, right? That's where like
Yeah.
Mozzie, the rapper Mozzie, is from Sacramento, but he's primarily considered like a Bay Area artist, even though he's not from the Bay Area, you know? So, yeah, they're just that city that's a little too far to be from the Bay, but they got the attitude right. Except they kind of don't sometimes. And that's the whole thing. I'm pretty sure y'all have the equivalent out there, right? To a place where it's like, yeah, y'all cool sometimes.
see, the problem is everywhere around
Macon?
Atlanta wants to.
Decatur?
No, it'd be Athens is really the one that like people in Athens are like, yeah, we're from Atlanta. It's like, no, you have not been inside of
That is not
285.
That
That
is
is Atlanta.
about
No, I
2
feel like
hours
that's the
away.
equivalent. That's the equivalent of motherfuckers from like those, because like the Bay Area is right next to Silicon Valley, right?
Right.
Mhm.
And there are a couple of places that kind of touch. So there are some places in Silicon Valley that are technically Silicon Valley that nobody knows or cares about. So these people leave the state and have the perfect option to lie about where they're from. And they can say,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah," depending on who they're talking to. If it's somebody who they, has their fucking shirt tucked into their pants, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I'm from Silicon Valley." But if it's like anybody else, they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm from the Bay Area." Fucking
Is that where that Top Golf was? Wasn't that in? Because I remember y'all were saying we were like passing Silicon Valley or something.
we did we go to breakfast that day too? We went to brunch, right? Was that the time
No,
we went to brunch? Or did we
no,
go
no,
straight to
no.
the top golf?
We just went straight to the Top Golf.
Okay. I had Lay with me, right? Elea? No, you. Oh, she's gonna kick my ass if she heard me say that.
No. That wasn't that time that Lee was there.
All right. Yeah, I was supposed to.
Or
say
not
it, so- Yeah. Okay. No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So we were in Silicon Valley, but we had to dip back out. We came closer back to the Bay.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, we were in another one of those like little areas. We were like probably closer to Hayward Fremont area, you know.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's still
I
bad.
could smell the "let me circle you in" on this email.
Oh no,
in
but
the
like
air.
it's like it's still technically the Bay Area because it touches the Bay, but you got a whole lot of Teslas riding out there because that's where the factory is.
Ah.
So
The one
I
that
don't know
people
if you gotta
just
deal with-
fly drones
People do
over.
with that what you will.
I was gonna say I don't know if you have to deal with Teslas in your traffic, bro.
Yes.
Tesla, specifically Tesla Model Y drivers, are the new Prius drivers to me. Why are you fucking braking? Why are you braking like that? There's nobody in front of you.
It's the AI.
What? It's the AI. You fucking because
AI
of
though.
course I'm angry and I'm aggro, so I gotta fucking pull next to him and I'm giving them the death stare because I want them to feel me, right? And they
I
ain't
am
even
in
looking
your
at the
car.
road. They in there, they in their phone. I'm like, damn, I can't even get my Luigi off right now.
The Death Stare. Or something else.
Oh, which Luigi are we talking about? Mario, I think I see a CEO.
Yeah. White glove with the brick. I'm Luigi.
Oh my God, you done started. The yellow diamonds look like pee-pee. Let's get into it. I feel like I'm just like taking over the front part of your show talking about traffic and shit.
Hey, I put West Coast geography as one of the
Yeah,
topics, so
Last week we
Honestly-
spent the first half talking about peppers.
yeah. We were just talking
Oh
about
no,
different
I
varieties.
actually heard that. So you're on my Apple podcast playlist, and it's funny because I only have three podcasts on there, and my own isn't one of them. I'm fucking up. So
It happens.
I mean, you kind of been there, did that.
Right.
right, like hold up, I don't want to hear that shit. But
Listening to myself.
Right.
all right. But I'll listen to you guys, and I talked to Madrid about this. I have to listen to you guys while I'm working. I can't listen to you guys while I'm driving.
Hmm.
Like it,
Hmm.
I don't know why I can't really put it into words, but this is a activity podcast for me versus
Okay.
I'm just riding home and just listening podcast
Yeah.
because I feel like part of it makes me feel like I want to be part of the conversation, and then I
Yeah.
want to be involved, so I need to do something.
Yeah.
You need a
There've
distraction
been
piece. If you're
times-
driving, you're gonna, let me pull up the Discord. Like, you motherfuckers. Let me tell you.
Yeah, there have
Let
been
me give you
multiple
the stats.
podcasts that I listen to that I'm like, oh, somebody was just completely wrong. I'm at work. I'm gonna jot this down and I'm gonna hit them up on Discord when I get home. Cause
Let me circle back.
see, in this
Oh
week's
my
episode, you said this, but in all actuality, here's what's going on.
See, these are the actual factuals, my brother.
Look, I'm just trying to put you on game, you know. Can't let you
just
be
trying- hey,
out
I'm
here
try-
loud
I'm trying
and
to make sure
wrong.
I'm trying to make sure you enlightened, because it's your job to enlighten them, so you can't be enlightening them in the wrong way. That's too dim for the crowd. Gotta think.
Gotta listen with your eyes sometimes, brother.
That third eye, my brother. Is it
Yes.
open?
Is what I want.
Is it closed? Is it crying because you was cutting onions, my brother?
Do with that what you will.
Well, since we were talking about
Oh.
cons, and that's how we kind of got into this, most of the conventions that I go to are specifically anime conventions. So we got the Sekiro anime. So Gamescom, right? M or N?
It's calm.
M?
Com or con?
Calm.
M.
Calm. It's actually.
Com, yes, it's him.
Okay. So opening
Son
night
of a
live
bitch.
happened.
I just tagged this shit Games Con
Crazy.
in the damn blue sky post. You know what? Fuck them. You know.
It'll be fine.
Crazy.
They'll know what we meant.
they gonna look at your post like that, bro. Don't know what you talking about.
I feel like I
can't listen
mess
to their
it up
podcast. They're gonna
every
be
single
factually
year.
incorrect.
Actually,
Like,
I can't even
I-
lie, bro. I can't even lie. Not a podcast, but I have turned off a YouTube video because I heard somebody just say something that was blatantly wrong. Like,
Putting the earphones off. Like, oh, I can't listen to this shit.
that's exactly what it was, bro. It's like, I guess it's my own curse for like knowing like a lot of lore for different games and shit. But having somebody say something so matter of factly and being so damn wrong, I was like, nah, I can't do this. No, because now I can't trust anything you say moving forward.
It depends on
Okay,
how
yeah.
you pronounce Rayquaza and how you pronounce Arceus. Those are the two like determining factors.
No, I had this discussion with someone, right? It's Rayquaza everywhere else. It's Rayquaza in the Galar region. Think about it. What does the Galar region represent? The UK.
Is it?
And those,
Ah.
yeah, right?
I was trying to think.
Okay.
I'm like, which one was Galler?
Right, I was like, I know it's
Yeah.
not Spain. I know it's not France.
Mm.
Yep, UK. It's the same language, just said weird. So
Rayquaza.
Where's Cameron?
No, don't. You know what? Next time we come into contact with Cameron, we won't give him any prompt. We're just gonna give him the Pokemon name and tell him to read it.
Read this.
Read this.
quick fast.
I promise you.
That whole Pokemon thing is weird though, because I feel like I've been saying
I've been saying
Rayquaza.
I've been
I
saying
like that.
Rayquaza
That Y was
myself.
not there for me. I always be like Rayquaza,
And
Rayquaza.
like once it was broken down to me, I understood why it's Rayquaza because Ray Quasar. Um,
That makes sense.
but Rayquaza sounded better in my head.
Yeah, I always said Rayquaza as a kid. We also didn't have
Rayquaza.
a
He was
bunch of internet to tell us how to say it.
also there's
Yeah.
no even
Voice
in
acting.
that was right.
Oh yeah, or voice acting.
Well, no, we had voice acting in the anime, but the anime wouldn't even be consistent with itself when it would come to these Pokemon names and the pronunciation.
They don't
so,
know.
right, they don't. The voice
Anime
actors don't know.
Never know.
But they
I
were
don't know
all
if
we had to go off pre-internet. It's like, all right, he was in this movie and he was in this one episode of Advance. They say it these two different ways. I don't know. Rayquaza.
It's Rayquaza.
The Y is what always throws it off because I'm never going to type in RAY to search for Rayquaza, but
I'm just call that nigga Ray.
that's how you find it. Search it RAY. You're getting Luxray and Rayquaza, so you'll be fine.
That reminds me of a video I saw with this French woman talking about the actual way to pronounce charcuterie, which I'm not even pronouncing it correct right now. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm still finna call it a charcuterie board.
Yeah. Or you can call it call it what it is, a Lunchable.
A Lunchable.
It is.
Adult Lunchables with no sweets.
You ain't got no grapes? You won't be.
It does
No
slap.
microplastics in that bitch, you know?
That's different from having a full ass mini crunch bar right there and
You
a
put-
Capri Sun.
Well, the
I know I'm
Capri
an
Sun's
adult,
getting
and I-
replaced by alcohol, whatever. So
They make adult Capri Suns.
They do make adult Capri Sun.
Yeah.
but the alcoholic ones, they're just hard to find.
They do.
They're hard to find. They're really hard to find.
They just gotta
I've
know
been.
somebody. They'll make them themselves.
What's
and
that
just put it
shit?
in a little pouch.
You
Oh,
tried
every
those,
restaurant in every brunch restaurant in Atlanta was doing that during COVID.
right now. Oh, dirty. Right now, my adult juice is that aside from Cutwater, cut.
Hell, water's
Aside from
amazing.
Cutwater. I think they're
Why is
called
it
like
trendy now?
Oh, I've been drinking Cutwater for years. I don't know why, or for years,
It's-
bro. Like since the
It's
start of
California
COVID.
native.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been drinking that
like-
shit since the start of COVID, and I don't
Like people
know
will pull
why.
up to the functions with like a little doo.
Nah,
Cutwater.
it's viral now. It's like you have the Cutwater challenge. It's like before my Cutwater, and it's like one Cutwater later, and somebody's like running down the street, or it's three Cutwaters later, and that motherfucker's literally upside down. Like, bro,
Yeah. You end up looking like Brian when he's drunk. He just got his ear turned inside out.
no. But what I've been on is those beat boxes. Have you
I've
seen those?
them.
The,
I've
Yes.
seen them. I haven't.
come in a
had
little
them.
I've seen them all
pouch?
over the place.
they're strong as shit, and they don't taste like alcohol at all. They're fucking terrifying.
It's called a beatbox. That's
Yeah,
wild.
it's
I've
like-
seen it. You'll see it
It's
at
like
Kroger.
really sweet wine.
Really?
It's that hangover. Look,
Oh,
boxed wine in general is just designed to get people fucked up. That is the only purpose of any boxed wine.
It's all the extra sugar they put in
Honestly.
that shit. That's
Amen.
what gets
No,
you.
it-
That's what gets you
That's-
hungover.
You're sugar on
Yeah.
sugar.
Yeah.
I stay
Like the
hydrated.
alcohol itself is already like
You
sugar.
can't out hydrate boxed wine.
Fuck yeah, I
You-
can.
No, you
I
can't.
got a Brita filter.
Have y'all ever had Taylor Port?
Oh yeah, but not in large amounts. That
Bro,
is
that ain't
something
no
you can't out.
That's Hennessy masquerading as a wine.
See, that's different. I actually haven't had a hangover because I've this year have kind of switched to wine from hard alcohol,
Okay.
and I haven't had a hangover since my last vodka episode.
Well, that's
Which
good.
was on
That's
that was on
awesome.
my birthday. That was
Well, that's fine. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to just be drinking or rubbing alcohol casually, you know.
All the time.
That's how I look at vodka. It took
you
me
know what?
like
I
2
thought
years
about
to
that.
come back around on tequila.
I was the same way for vodka specifically for a couple of years myself. Like to the point where even if I thought of vodka, I was like cringing. But
I'm so slick
yeah.
over here cringing at y'all just saying vodka repeatedly.
Sometimes when I sanitize my hands, I'm just like, oh, vodka.
No, that's my thing. Somebody taught me this, and it's what helped me kind of bounce back from it. You ever pour a glass of vodka and then smell it, and you're like, "Hey, this smells like vodka"? That's not supposed to fucking happen.
True. It's supposed to be like.
That's why you should be
Yeah.
drinking vodka.
Vodka's exactly, bro. I had a homie who was drinking that shit. He was my homie's brother, who had just gotten out of fucking San Quentin prison, by the way. And he was drinking Taka, and we were all playing. We all had like Xboxes. He had an Xbox. My homie had an Xbox. I brought mine over, so we were online playing Halo. And this man he had just got a mic, his first mic. So he's talking about, yeah, you know, take a sip of my Taka. We're playing with the homie from the UK, and he goes, Taka? You actually drink that fucking motor oil? And
Bro, vodka tastes exactly how it sounds. That's it going down your throat.
oh no, we knew a guy who used to mix Taka, vodka, and original Four Loko, and he didn't call it this.
What?
But whenever he did that shit, we called it knock juice, because that's dope fiend juice. That's what you do to keep you going to the next rock. That is exactly what gets you from block to block to rock, and you. That is what he was sipping on religiously.
This is the type of shit you drink. We just like, all right, you have to go fist fight Satan in 30 minutes. Here you go.
Right.
Oh man.
When when PBR and moonshine ain't enough.
These combos, we gotta. I'm over here drinking fucking
Bro,
Miller Lite, and
Right.
I feel like if you cut open a Klansman, that's where they're gonna bleed out.
They're gonna bleed PBR and moonshine.
Yes.
PBR, moonshine, and illiteracy is just gonna pour out of them.
Probably. Yeah.
well, I mean, they're American, so we know how literacy goes around here.
Those children were left behind.
Okay,
I said it once,
kids,
and
yes.
I said it twice.
Yes.
all children left behind.
Yo, our president can't fucking spell. That's crazy.
Can he read? Y'all saw the thing where he was like, it was
Barely.
MS-13 in plain English. Like, people were. It was an image of somebody with tattoos that represented MS-13. But somebody typed on the image, like, just did a text box and typed,
So that's the thing.
this is M,
That's the
this is
thing.
S, this is 1,
The,
this
the
is
fucking
3.
the tattoo actually did not represent MS-13.
Yeah. It had nothing to do with
Somebody just put MS-13 on his
it.
knuckles.
Like with Microsoft Paint,
Right.
it
This was,
wasn't even good.
This was Kilmar Breha, and he believed it, and it
Yeah.
was the shit. It was the shittiest Microsoft Paint job, and he's like,
so
doing
not even
interviews like,
AI, just like
no,
clearly,
I see.
clearly doctored.
I seen the
Clearly.
pictures. It's real. You have to look at the pictures. It's
The
real.
dude in the interview was blown away.
It's like, no, that was an
His-
altered image. No, you haven't seen the same pictures as me. It's real. Believe me, it's real. It's a real thing. If you don't believe me, you need to look at it. It's real. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a lot of Michael Cera in that.
A little
mean,
a little
I
Nixon
could-
as well.
I feel like there's a good chance of Michael Cera being our president after Stephen A. Smith. So
After Stephen A.
I hate to
Are
say
we,
it.
are we
but
going to do Sydney
He's
Sweeney?
getting-
You think Stephen A. Smith?
with Joe Rogan?
Like Stephen A. Smith?
Or
He wants to
I
be
know
president.
he wants to be, but you really think they vote
Americans
that
are dumb enough
Negro
to
in?
vote for him.
No, they
Our
aren't. They're still
current
racist.
president
They're
is
still racist, but like he could sell them on it. He'd be like, you know what?
No,
That
he
Negro's
too
all
black.
right.
He too black.
He did play
He
football.
he too black. He be saying
he?
real shit. I still remember that. I forgot who he was talking to when he
Wait.
started off his segment
That's
in his
too
show.
bad.
He will grift.
That man,
He will sell his platform to the highest bidder,
he
and
started off the
he'll be
segment
right
of
in
his
that
show.
pocket.
He said, "Listen, listen here, you bitch," and I was like, "Oh no, ain't no coming back from that. Ain't no."
Bro.
He's listen here, you bitch, and I was like,
Not Too Short's favorite word.
he said it like Too Short too. Why you gotta say it like Short?
Exactly.
We ain't talked about a single game, bro.
I love podcasting. The current state of being a gaming podcaster.
right. So I guess we could
Oh,
just
man.
go to current economic climates. This story, the
Let's talk
PS5
about it.
across the board has gone up in price in the United States. It's happened in other territories. It's happened multiple times in certain territories, and they were holding out as far long as they could in the U.S. because they knew they'd get the biggest backlash out of the U.S. But
Yeah.
they said 3 months ago they're like, we got 3 months worth of stock in the U.S. and that set off the alarm for me of like, all right, I got to go get my Pro before this shit becomes like just impossible.
So did they already burn through the stock? Because my question was going to
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah,
pretty
they
much-
burned through that
price-
3
yeah.
the
months.
price of the
They
brick
burned
for
through
them
the
already
original
go up.
So this is not just PlayStation. It's unfortunately at this point everyone who's been affected by the tariffs have burned through their stock at this point right now.
Yeah.
Yep. All the old Switch stock, all of the Xbox stock, and all of the PlayStation stock, all of the Oculus stock that like all of that
Not-
has been in the US has been burned through.
Bro, anything that requires a microchip. Because you got to think about it, we can't really make those in the U.S. We don't have the rare materials. We can't like
we don't have the
mine the rare
factories,
materials here.
Well,
So,
that's the
yeah.
thing. Like,
Create
even
it.
if we had the infrastructure to manufacture these things, we'd still be dealing with tariffs importing the raw materials
rare-
that we need to use to make these textiles out of.
Right.
So,
And like
Exactly.
side note, that's why Trump was trying to get Greenland so bad. But yeah, or was it Iceland? One of the lands. I think it was Greenland.
I think
I think
it
it
was.
was.
Icy one.
Greenland
See-
is the icy one.
I know.
I mean, that would be a good place to build a data center. You know,
That'd be a good place to
It was just
rare
because
for, like mine for
That's
rare
one of the
earth
places where they
minerals.
can mine. Yeah, that's one of the places they can mine. What's interesting about all of this is we all kind of like, I can't say we all, but there are a couple of people who had their ear to the ground who made it clear, hey, if this goes down in the political sphere, this is what's going to happen in the gaming sphere. This is what's going to happen in the tech sphere. This is what's happening in business in general, right? There's a portion of America that just did not take it seriously. And I feel like because there's such a large portion of America didn't take it seriously, we're vastly unprepared as a people to deal with such a change. So, like, on a larger scale than just PlayStations being more expensive, we're going to start to see this affect almost everything in tech, if not everything in tech.
yeah. It's. I mean, high key, it's already getting to that point. You know, and it already kind of was. You know,
Yeah.
The one thing that its stock hasn't been burned through in the U.S. yet is the Switch 2. The Switch 2.
I'm actually surprised.
The thing is, the Switch 2's in stock, like readily available, and the price hasn't gone up yet.
I was about to say, did we just order a bunch?
Well, did
Because
you?
like
Yeah.
I remember
they've been getting ready for.
Yeah.
As far as-
I wouldn't be surprised
No.
if they were like loading that bitch up for a year.
I remember I think this might be Nintendo just trying to do the best they can to push that back,
Hmm.
because as far as analytics go, when the tariffs first hit, people were expecting Nintendo to be the first people to be hit, just because their shit was
Hmm.
being shipped at the time of the tariffs being
Right. Like
changed.
that conversation happened literally the day of the Switch 2 reveal. Like the
Yeah.
press
So it's
conference with
Yeah.
the
Like
fucking
they
poster
canceled
board.
pre-orders,
Yeah.
right.
What was it
Right. So
called? Judgment Day or some shit?
essentially.
We ain't
I
there
wonder if
bro,
yet.
it's
they
been
didn't
Inebriation
seven
they.
months.
Day.
It's been 7 months, and that motherfucker's almost already upturned the entire country,
Yep.
bro. I there's too
Long
many
ride.
days to remember. This is that level of trauma to where you've gotten your ass beat so often that you don't remember how you got your ass beat last week.
Essentially, yeah.
It all just blurs together, you
It just
know.
all blurs together. It's all one long beating that didn't necessarily end.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't mean to turn this into a political podcast. We over here talking about
You know, video
PlayStation.
games, they're too
I,
political.
I mean, the
Video
literal
games.
story is PS5's price has gone up in the US.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that is,
Right.
we are literally just talking about the video game
Yeah.
I mean, it's
headline.
like it's and
So
it
very
sucks
real
because
cause and effect, you know.
as much as we could, not necessarily saying we want to, but as much as we could want to separate the world of politics from what we're doing here, it's constantly trickling down.
It's
It's
Yeah.
constantly like
constantly
kicking in the
affecting.
door and being like, hey,
Right.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
almost it's to this point now where it's like almost everything you do is being affected by politics and what's going on right now. Fuck you. If you was just a motherfucker who liked watching Sesame Street, congratulations, politics are now your issue.
right.
Like,
If you
Yeah.
were a
Exactly.
fan of Elmo,
I mean, honestly, if you're an anime fan, that shit's on the chopping block.
it is on the chopping block.
They're trying to get
If
rid of it. Honestly, they're trying to silence One Piece because
bro, if you're in the wrong state, you gotta show your
talk about
ID to look at porn.
right.
I think
We're the wrong state.
That's crazy. I got you, fam. I'm about to send you the package.
see, Georgia's one of those states because there was a manga site that I would use that would also have dojins on it, and they can't show the cover art of any manga anymore in the state of Georgia, and it's just like so all images are basically
fucking-
blocked. Like you
I
have to
fucking hate it
just
here.
click in the dark to like
Mm.
hope you know the title of
Mississippi.
what you're
Hey,
looking
I
for.
was about to say,
Mississippi, Blue Sky's been like turned off in Mississippi because they're requiring the age verification software, and Blue Sky's like, no,
yeah.
we're not doing that. We
Are-
don't have the resources and
I was about to say,
like
are-
finances
are-
to do that, and it's
Are any of
stupid.
y'all kind Georgia brothers smart enough to start your own VPN? Because you can make bank right now. We can finance a whole lot of shit.
This is where I would defer to Chris or Jalen. Like, yo,
Right.
go hack into the system.
Yeah.
Look, tell me what I need
This
to
is
do to
definitely
make
Jalen
sure we got the
activity.
servers based in California and we all Gucci.
Latency. That's the true cost.
Hey,
Sure,
hey,
yeah,
for porn that you don't
For
have to show your
access?
ID for, you'll take that latency, dog.
I'll
Well-
trade in latency for access. You know.
Oh no, the audio is off on this video. Not like I didn't have it on mute anyway.
People don't need to hear all this.
All right.
Yeah, it's all this shit is like just wild. You know, like people will bitch and moan and scream for freedom and like wanting to be self sufficient and everything like that. But now we're getting fucking mandated and shit. This is everything we're getting is the exact thing that people were scared of and like
The
complaining
same
about
people
and,
who-
and voting
No,
against.
exactly. The same people who screamed about the First Amendment and their First Amendment rights being infringed upon, or the people who are cheering reporters being fucking fired and arrested just for telling the truth. Like, I don't. It. I try not to think about it, but it's almost it's unhealthy to not think about, but it's irresponsible. I mean, it's unhealthy to think about, but it's irresponsible to not think about. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like you're in this catch 22 where it's either I'm going to torture myself or I'm going to contribute to the fuckery that led us here by just sticking my fucking fingers in my ear and pretending like I don't see shit. Um,
Yeah. That's why,
Yeah.
I say look at what you can do, like invest in your community, talk about it. Talk about it with people. Like plenty of people are uneducated, don't care, real like face in the book, well like face in their feet type shit. It's like no, you need to be aware of what the fuck's going on, and that way we could work on an actual fucking solution. Like you guys
right.
need to get out here, vote for the people who are going to do the things that we need to get done, and
And
we
like,
we we handed over the White House to a Republican, and all these
oh
other
my God. Oh
seats,
my God.
the House, the Congress, the Senate,
Bro,
full up with
about,
Republicans. They can just let shit walk, you know?
about voting specifically, and to address the people who say they don't see any point in voting because of whatever reason our votes don't count, it's fake. Whatever you might believe. Yes, I'm talking to damn near my dumbass cousins right now. Um,
Same.
what are you losing?
I only have one set of cousins that are American
What, like
citizens.
literally, there's one day every 2 years, every 4 years if you're just gonna stick to the main primary elections. But if you're doing local elections every 2 years,
Which you should be, which
for
is
what?
probably the most important for what you're
The
about to be
most
dealing with.
important, 15 to 30 minutes, dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
15 to 30 minutes once
That's
every two
literally
years.
that's literally me
That's
driving there and
what you're
back.
losing.
Hmm.
And like, I don't. That's why I don't understand, and I almost get angry at people who argue against the act. Like, why are you so adamant against the act? And part of me is like, no, whatever they wanted you to believe worked.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
there's only one group that benefits from us not going out there and voting.
exactly.
So,
There wouldn't be so many. They wouldn't try so hard to suppress votes. They wouldn't try so hard to gerrymander, like change redistrict. You know what I'm
bro,
saying?
like
If that
my
shit
thing is like
wasn't effective.
we it's we play games, right? We play video games. So let's say you got all your weapons there. You pull out the pistol. It's doing white damage. You doing 95. You try your sword, white damage, 95. You pull out the bazooka, yellow damage, 277. And you say, I don't want to use that.
Bitch crit.
I don't want to use that.
But the thing is, you're not playing a single player game. You're playing an MMO. You're doing a raid.
Right.
You're playing an
You're
MMO. You're
doing,
doing a raid.
you're doing a raid. We need
Look,
your
look,
DPS.
look.
We have a DPS check. What are you doing?
Niggas are dying. Niggas are dying.
Niggas are dying. We don't have reses. We don't have reses.
Right.
The rest
Oh
is
my
gone.
God.
Niggas are dying.
Honestly.
They just lost their character. It's
They're
over.
quite literally exiling part of our party. Like, what are you doing?
Like
We did not.
server
So
bans.
effectively, we can say going into 2025, America did not clear our damage check.
Yep. We had
Yeah.
November 2024 as the that was, and this is just all the fallout of us failing the DPS check.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like fighting
Oh,
like
man.
Kulf Taroth, and like your team cleared it, and you're waiting on the other parties to report in, and they didn't,
Bro.
and it's just like fuck.
Speaking of, I gotta get y'all thoughts on it
Yeah.
because I talked to not all the rupees, but I talked to Darren and Cameron about it. But what are y'all thoughts on Final Fantasy 14 coming to Switch 2?
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
I mean, it is, but what do y'all think about just the concept overall? Because like, so Justin Green Rupee had his reservations about Switch 2 performance and thinking it's not necessarily worth it unless
Mhm.
the only console you have is a Switch 2. But
I agree with that actually. If that's the only console you got, I'd say go for that. Um,
yeah, so
like the appeal of wanting to play it like handheld or like being mobile, you're also gonna want a very good internet connection as well. You
Right.
know, and
So
Honestly.
unless you're just doing story shit, like you wouldn't want to be like doing
Hmm.
an alliance raid
I mean, you
or
could. That's the thing. Like I've gotten 14 to kind of work on my Steam Deck. I can't get it to consistently work, but like that handheld of,
how was your rotation?
I mean, it worked. My main
Were you
problem,
tanking?
yeah.
Well, your
Yeah.
rotation is like 4 buttons.
Look, all
Damn.
I'm saying is,
Damn.
if you're gonna do,
Like you know,
yeah, mid
you're playing support. You
one,
gotta
two,
like
three, four, mid 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got my fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mid. Are you using your cooldowns?
Hey, I went in as a monk when I started my character. I didn't get far at all, but like all I was doing was sitting there punching shit, and I was like, "Oh, this is a great game right here."
Mhm.
Cool.
But yeah,
It's cool.
so
you
as
gotta
far
you have
as
to quit a couple times
Fort,
to
So
get into it.
I'm on my second quit right now. So according to the
You're almost
guys,
there.
the next time I come back might
Yep.
be the one that gets.
It's gonna click.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yep.
Yeah.
we were talking to
That's the
somebody about it the other night, and I was like, "Yeah, you gotta try
Aber.
playing it at least." Yeah, we were trying to talk to Aber about it. I'm like, "You gotta start and quit multiple times. You gotta have at least a character at level 30 somewhere that you're just never going back to." I legit have, because
on
I
the
started
server,
new
on the
characters.
data center.
Yep, you'd be on like an
In a home world.
unpopulated.
Mhm.
So just went on a recommended server because you didn't think that shit really mattered. Yeah, I'm on my third character and the second design of my third character because I played through all of Realm Reborn as a Mikote and I was like, no, I need to be a Vera. So, but
Is there any type of skip for people who've already played through the base story
yes,
or yeah?
you can skip, I think, up until, so I think you can skip till the end of Endwalker. Like,
Oh,
so, but I think you can just skip Realm Reborn or just skip Realm Reborn and Heaven's Ward or just skip, like, I. I feel like they've condensed it and streamlined the beginning of the game so much that like they've been putting a lot of effort into making Realm Reborn like welcoming because they're doing the new stuff is getting all the new stuff, but then they're going back and working their way through Realm Reborn to like it's like all right, party finder or like NPC allies.
Yeah.
You can do it in Endwalker, Dawn Trail, and Realm Reborn, and it's like maybe Heaven's Ward, but
I think they went back and added it to. Yeah, I know they added it to Heaven's Word.
yeah, but
I'm trying
they
to think if
all
they
the
added it
new
to
things that
everything.
they add whenever they go back, they are going back to base game Realm Reborn and implementing that stuff. So all that quality of life, like if you were to
Yeah.
play Realm
Just
Reborn
don't
right
do
now, you're
all the
playing a
gold
better.
exclamation points.
Yeah, only do the
Only-
ones with the flame around it for a
Yeah,
long
just do
time.
those. Maybe even some of the blue plus exclamation.
You don't know
points.
the right ones to do yet.
I said maybe. You might need one of those.
There's gonna be a
I had a
couple
friend. He was
times.
like, "Yeah, I'm doing every exclamation point." I'm
pretty
like,
much.
"Bro, don't do that."
Don't do that.
Pretty much what you're saying is be in voice chat with one of y'all when I'm doing it.
Oh yeah, totally,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, have a
Be in a
shirt.
voice chat with
Yeah.
as many people as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, because there'll be if you don't do some of the blue ones, you can go like a whole while before you actually get a mount. When you could have just like gotten it
Yep.
hours
yep.
before that if you just went to
there.
the right quest.
Been there, for sure.
But yeah, so
you
Final
live and you learn,
Fantasy
I guess.
14, as far as
Yeah.
its viability on Switch 2, it's a GPU boost. Like that is the real defining factor. of the difference
Yeah.
between the Switch 1 and Switch 2 is like they really cranked up the GPU horsepower. And so I haven't played 14 on my Pro yet, but the Pro is the exact same CPU as the base PS5 with a boosted GPU. So I don't know the difference in gains, like as far as performance, but we know that the Switch 2 is more powerful than the Steam Deck, and the fact that playing on Steam Deck is a viable option for Final Fantasy 14 currently, like, yeah, it makes sense that it'll come to Switch 2 because Final Fantasy is friendlier with Nintendo than it is with Xbox, and Xbox already has Final Fantasy 14, so
I wish I had you on the podcast when we talked about that, because I had to make a whole argument about optimization in order to defend the idea of bringing it to Switch, right? Because I actually didn't know that the Switch the Switch 2 runs shit better than the Steam Deck. Just don't have one, right?
yeah.
That was one thing I skipped. I did get a Switch 2, but the only thing I've been playing on that thing is like Mario Kart and Donkey Kong, so I haven't
Right.
had that
You
one
don't
yet.
have any like A/B testing, which I
Right.
did
Like
a lot
outside
of between Switch and Steam Deck because like Monster Hunter Stories, like there are a lot of games that I have on Switch and on Steam, and I did a lot of A/B testing as far as that. And now, like just looking at the performance, because I don't have a Switch 2 yet, but I want one, and just looking at third-party performance, it's like FromSoft isn't good at optimization. Elden Ring does not run well on a PS5 currently, so Elden Ring is not gonna run well on Switch 2. But
Right.
the thing is,
It runs good enough on PlayStation 5.
pretty much developers have said if you can get a game running at 60 FPS on an Xbox Series S, which you can do with Final Fantasy 14 currently, you can get it running on Switch 2. So as far like
Oh, so honestly, and that's what it is. Because like for me, it was about and the use or the benefit of having it on something like the Switch is those situations where you are on the go. Not necessarily, hey, you're in a coffee shop somewhere and you want to fucking do a raid, but like I brought up the situation when the rupees actually hang out. We'll, grab a bunch of beers. We'll get like Wingstop or B Dubs or some shit like that, and we'll just sit around and shoot the shit. And then if that moment, like three of us could pull out our Switches, or somebody could pull out their Steam Deck, I pull out my Switch, and we could all just say, let's hop on a raid. Or we looking in the Discord, and like Anton's all like, hey, who wants to do a raid? And even though we're like in this group party atmosphere, we can all like, fine.
Chris and I
How's
have
your Wi-Fi?
literally done that. We've been
Yeah.
on vacation and I remote played my PlayStation on my phone, and Chris was on Final Fantasy on his laptop, and we did some dailies because we were just both simultaneously
Sickos.
on vacation, and we're like, hey, you want to play some Final Fantasy? We did it with Monster Hunter on Switch at Monday night. Like there was a day we were just all out there. We all had our Switches, and we just ran some hunts. So, yeah, Final Fantasy 14 definitely
Yep.
do that.
Putting it on Switch would be a good play. Just in general though, because there's plenty of people who are like Switch exclusive people, you know.
Yeah.
And the shit does have a mouse.
It,
Might not be the
and
best
Yeah.
mouse.
shit
It
does
does
have
have
a
a
mouse.
Might not be the best mouse,
does
but it
have a
has
mouse.
that.
It's a pretty decent mouse.
Yeah,
You can
It's
plug up a
pretty
keyboard to your Switch.
that's true.
I
too.
like. I haven't had any issues with it. The triggers act as the left and right click. It's a pretty decent mouse. My only thing is certain programs. It's not the mouse itself. It's the programs have the mouse too big, and the tracking is too like tight. I guess I want to say.
The DPI
So, like-
settings need to be fucked with.
Exactly. The DPI settings of certain applications need to be fucked with. So like one application it'll work well. Like I feel like in the main menu it works better, but during certain things like you'll go to the right a little bit and your shit is already shot to the corner of the screen. So yeah, once they tighten that up, really good. Has anybody tried that one wheelchair basketball game on Switch? Or
Madrid's
anybody,
the
like,
only
Drake-
one with a Switch
is
the only
too,
one who could?
and Madrid has not.
I'm
opened
low-key
the
holding.
Switch
I'm
yet.
low-key hoarding this shit like a stock, just waiting for them to be like, "Fuck, we can't any longer. The price is going up."
Yeah, so Madrid's the only one with the Switch 2, and it is sealed in box, and has been
Yeah,
since
in box,
Switch 2
in bag.
launch day.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
you can't see it. Yeah, I haven't opened it yet. Like a part of me just wanted to be like flip it so I can get that money. So I can get that
Oh
money.
no,
I
y'all,
will-
y'all
I-
do things. Y'all meet people. You never know. Somebody could have passed you a Switch at controller eyes. You never know. I gotta put the feelers out there and ask.
I haven't been a controller out since the Switch 2 came out.
Yeah, I haven't been anywhere with gamers.
I think
who
the
would
last time I
have
went was
a Switch
404
2.
day. That was
That's
April
crazy,
4th.
shawty. That's crazy. We in the 8 now.
And I got sick.
But yeah, I have yet to do hands-on with the Switch 2 in any sense. I haven't seen one in the wild, like nothing like that. So Deontay said, "Where's my Switch? Where'd I put my Switch at?"
Yeah, I was like, mine's not in with arm. It's not within arm's reach, so forget it. But,
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's fun. It's definitely fun.
Oh yeah, we're getting, like we talked about it last week, but Pokemon Legends ZA has been seen running on Switch 2,
Yes, I saw.
and I'm sold. I'm a Pokemon fan. Like,
First off,
we got multiple Pokemon sections.
First off, the existing Pokemon games actually run well on the Switch.
Yeah, I'm excited
Like
for
that-
that. I talked about that because I have
them games
Scarlet
running
and
like
the DLC,
Doo-doo water.
and I beat base game Scarlet, but couldn't do the DLC because of performance on Switch. Like, I
just
was
had enough.
fighting way too much with like the performance for it to be fun. So I have both DLCs available for me to do the second I get a Switch 2. So yeah, as a Pokemon fan, like I know Champions is gonna run great on it, Legends ZA is gonna run great on it, Scarlet's gonna run great on it. Like, I have reasons to do it. It's just been yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for the bundle. So odds are October I'm going to get my Legends ZA bundle and transfer over all my Scarlet and Pokemon Home stuff. And the same way my Switch, the majority of its life has been a Pokemon machine. Well, my Switch is like falls into 3 categories: fighting games, primarily Smash; Monster Hunter, primarily Rise; and Pokemon, primarily Home. Yeah, we'll say Home because
Does that count?
yes,
Wait,
and
yeah.
the amount of fucking
I mean, I know like
Pokemon Home is the
definitely,
Pokemon app that has spent the
I
most
was-
amount
I
of
was-
time open.
I was definitely anticipating and like eager to hear which specific Pokemon game
Yeah.
you got your love, bro.
No, just
It
just
said
sorting his
The
Pokemon.
hub, the main menu. Like, okay.
My PC,
Is it
my
just
cloud
like,
storage.
is the act of categorizing them like? Do
Oh,
you,
it's-
do
I
you move
do-
them around
oof,
yourself,
yes.
or is
No.
there like a?
No.
They don't have like a.
You can search
But-
and
question.
jump to them, but you can't. I can't
There's
just
not
hit
like
a
a
button.
sort?
Nope.
Sort by levels, sort
No.
by generation, sort
So
by name.
technically, yes, but that doesn't move them. You can look at that list of all your Pokemon in any. You can
Is
be
it easy to move them?
like it's the same process. No.
Because doing like moving a Pokemon from your party to the PC is a bitch
Oh, no.
and a half.
Moving
That-
shit from shit with Nintendo is hard, no matter what it is. Think
You're
about
not
trying to
wrong.
add a friend on this bitch, bro.
Yeah. Give me your serial
I'll-
number.
I'm standing right next to the motherfucker. What do you mean? Pick a card, any card. What do you mean?
Yeah.
They
we
did
need to
that
take
on
your
the
blood
Vita.
sample.
I remember having to add somebody in person on my Vita for the first time and being real confused because it's like normally just give me your PSN ID, I add you, I'm on the internet on my Vita right now, you get the friend request because you're on the internet on your Vita right now. In person, it was the like, choose the same symbol as the other person is choosing on there.
Uh-huh.
And I was just
Uh-huh.
like,
Same shit as
excuse me?
Nintendo. I picked the green diamond. Which? Oh man, I picked the pink heart. We gotta start over.
Yep. Back all the way out. But yeah, so you
pair
can
up with some
look
random person.
at your Pokemon in any sorting in a
That's
pretty
different
much
from my-
non-interactable list. But if you want to interact, so let's say Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is Pokemon number 1. Let's say you want to put all of your Bulbasaur that you have into box 1. There is no way to do that. You have to go to that list sorted by Pokemon number, and every single Bulbasaur, you have to jump to the box that it's in, and then you have to swap it to box 1. Then you have to reload the list, reapply your filters, because the list isn't
they just-
persistent whatsoever.
Do they just not give a fuck about convenience? Or
This
do
is
they
po-
want to make it this hard for you? Like, what is it?
I feel like they want to make it this hard.
Right, because I feel like it'd be easier
What do you
for them to
mean?
just have, like, if I check a box, leave the box checked, don't go through the effort of unchecking the box just because I clicked on something on the list that you gave me because the box is checked. But
Yeah, like I just can't stand software that's that poorly optimized. It shit
feel
pisses
like-
me off.
They're intentionally trying to limit your interactions there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
do
but
you
I just
have,
throw
like,
everything in home.
Is there unlimited space in home?
No.
What?
There's a cap. I think it's like 3,500 Pokemon you can have.
Oh, that's a lot.
Can you pay for more?
No. I have the highest tier plan because
So there is a plan.
It's a
Yes.
subscription?
yes, Pokemon Home is what? Yes. I played
I didn't know if you just pay for like home.
No.
Like,
No.
I bought it.
it's a free app. Free to start, free to download. You can access your 30 most recent Pokemon absolutely for free. Let me see how many Pokemon I have in home right now.
It was like paying for iCloud storage.
Yes. It is
Here's
Pokemon
100%
Cloud Storage.
iCloud storage
Okay.
for Pokemon. Let them niggas die. I don't give a fuck, bro. I ain't
Yeah.
paying for.
I got Pokemon that have been with me since the GBA in Pokemon Home. I can't let them die.
Everything dies. Everything dies sometime. And
Yeah.
you know what?
Are you holding out for the technology for them to make it real?
As far as I'm concerned, if they're not on my data, that's Schrodinger's Pokemon, son. I don't know whether
They go in the box.
it's alive or dead.
Something happens. That's mystery
Pokemon
trade in a
are
nutshell,
half
though.
dead, half alive.
All right, so since we've been going for an hour, I'm going to just say some of these headlines, and we'll just get thoughts.
Okay.
Silk Song is finally coming out September 4th.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the
I
video
want to
I
go
shared
back
in
and play Hollow
Fuckery?
Knight.
Do
Wait,
it.
did y'all
Oh,
see the
the-
video I shared in Fuckery with
the,
the
I
um,
missed it.
Cisco, yeah.
Oh
Cisco
yeah, I
Fucker?
saw the origin of that video. I didn't see it posted that you posted it, but I saw the origin of how they got
Yeah.
how that video came to be.
Yeah, it was from the official Kind of Funny page on TikTok, and he was all like, "Yeah, it's me, Cisco, and
The dragon.
the rumors are correct. It's Cisco, the dragon. We're unleashing the dragon, the return of the dragon, and I am making the soundtrack
So songs
to
is
Hollow
all
Knight
song.
Silk Song, Silk Dawn."
Yo,
That's
shouts out
that's
to
that's
But
shouts
yeah,
out to Cisco.
that's 100% what I needed. I was just talking about Cisco because these guys, the other members of DPS, did not know that the Enter the Dragon video. I think that's what it was called, or Unleash the Dragon.
yes,
That's what
Unleash
it's
the
called.
Dragon.
Unleash the Dragon. That the music video. That motherfucker fought a dragon in that video.
That song changed
And
my life. Literally, like that song, like the first iPod I got, it like I got it secondhand and it was synced with
bro,
that person's iTunes, so I couldn't sync my music to it. I could listen to podcasts on it, so I could like just drag and drop podcasts onto it. But I was basically stuck with whoever owned the iPod before me's music.
you got that.
They
Cisco on there?
had Unleash the Dragon, the entire album, like Unleash the Dragon, and then the Last Samurai soundtrack. I'm trying to think. There were some.
Ah, wait,
The Last
that's
Samurai, like Tom
that-
Cruise.
Yes.
yeah, that's fucking hilarious. But I feel like you just 100% painted a picture of whoever you got that shit from. bro.
Yeah. It was like contextual storytelling. It was diegetic storytelling. Like,
I see what type of nigga you are.
and then it was me putting World of Warcraft podcast while I didn't play World of Warcraft on that iPod.
Wow.
Damn.
It's the mixture of like the Last Samurai, World of Warcraft, and Cisco.
Yeah, that was me at a certain point in time. That was
Like
just-
this person definitely watched G4.
Yep.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I feel like I was the rightful recipient
like-
to of that.
I feel like that was
Hit you with the All Might.
I feel like that was also me, but through different means. You know what I mean? Like, yes, the Last Samurai. Yes, Cisco is unleashing the fucking dragon. Yes,
Yeah.
what you mean? There's a whole world for Warcraft?
Well, so the World of Warcraft was entirely my fault. It was Jalen
I'm just saying.
and
That was around the time when you start learning, you start forming you for yourself.
Yep.
We,
Yeah.
in very different ways, had similar experiences. I wasn't blessed with the iPod. I wasn't blessed with the iPod, but I
had
did
a Zune.
interact with all. Nah, nah. I wish I had a Zune,
A
bro.
SanDisk.
Because you could probably sell a Zune to a collector for a fat amount right now.
okay, I say
They were cool
iPod,
looking.
but y'all don't realize how old this iPod. This is the iPod that was featured in Agent Cody Banks, the one where it had
no,
four
no.
buttons across the top.
I know.
Oh,
I know
those.
exactly what you're talking about.
And this is 2009. Like this was not a
Ooh.
contemporary iPod.
Ooh, wait, you got that shit in 2009?
Like 2008, 2009. Like I was definitely rocking with it in 2009 for like.
Was this
That shit's
the?
already retro.
This
'Cause
is
I
the
think
clip,
I got
right?
my iPod Touch around.
No,
then.
it was. I'll drop it in the chat. It was the big ass
Was it
brick
a-
iPod.
So it was. You got a.
Was it the
like
original?
03. You got the 03.
Is the iPod Classic first gen, right?
You got the Gen 1. Yeah, right. You
No,
had
so
big
the
screen.
iPod Classic is
You had
later.
did you have the original Game Boy
Did
screen?
it, did it have, yeah, I was about to say, did it actually have a screen?
Yes, it had a screen. I had a shuffle earlier than this, but I lost the shuffle in DC. I'm looking.
Okay.
iPod 4 buttons.
Man,
No, I was
I
about
did
to say,
not fuck with the
yeah.
shuffle.
If
I
had that,
look. The shuffle I got for free for not watching TV the entire season of Lent one year. It was like my Sunday school had a challenge. Like, if you don't watch TV the entirety of Lent, and like your parents would have to like verify it with the Sunday school teacher, you would get an iPod Shuffle. And so my ass just did not watch TV for the entirety
You
of
and-
Lent. Because I mean, in general, I don't watch TV like that.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm
so
like,
you had the iPod Classic third gen.
no.
It looks like.
Here's what I am dropping.
Oh, 'cause I was
This
about to
is the
drop this
iPod
one.
I had in 2009.
Yeah,
This
that's
is-
the third gen.
yeah,
okay.
that's the third gen.
Not the third gen classic. This is just a iPod.
They just
third
call it
gen.
iPod Classic now.
Yeah,
No,
no,
well,
that's the third
classic
gen.
was
Back then, it
that-
was just called
like a
iPad.
throwback.
it was just an iPod.
Yours is just a little bit more updated than the one.
The
Oh
one
wait,
that
no,
Madrid posted
I
is the first
put the
gen one.
wrong picture.
Yeah, that was the
I
first.
put the wrong picture.
No one.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
we're talking on a
I
podcast,
remember
but
'cause-
absolutely no one knows what
yeah.
we're talking
So
about right
we're
now.
dropping pictures of first gen iPod. If you are,
It'll be on the
on a
thumbnail.
modular,
Okay, yeah,
There you
Madrid will
go.
if
cook
you're on
on.
your
Shout out to
modular
Madrid's
device,
thumbnails.
you
They're
can check
top
out
tier.
what different generations of iPods look like. And if you're listening to this and you have said skibbity within the last month, chances are you don't know what an iPod is to begin with.
Don't
Those
at all.
It's an iPhone, but remove the phone and like
And
remove
physical buttons.
3/4 of the screen.
I was about to say no.
Yeah.
If you take the iPhone and remove the phone, that's the iPod Touch, and then
Yeah.
we're like way before the Touch.
I miss my iPod Touch, dog. Like,
Oh yeah, iPod
It was
Touch.
cool.
iPod
The
Touch.
apps
found out
were-
you could
it was
play
a-
the internet on that thing. I was
What?
like, oh yeah.
AF.
The App Store back then was the Wild West.
Oh, yeah.
App Store
yeah.
was the Wild West. It 100% was.
That
There was
Daft
also
Punk
a shit
soundboard
show.
that everybody
Oh.
fucking had.
That
That
shit went hard.
Yeah.
With
I used to be on
Technologic and
YouTube
harder, better,
watching
faster, stronger on
AMVs.
it. Yeah. Oh,
Watching
yeah.
AMVs on my touch. That's what I like. That was the first time I saw JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It was like the OVA of like Dio versus Jotaro.
At least your introduction to JoJo's was like positive. Mine was like, that shitty edgelord kid who, whenever
God.
you mention an anime, they know an anime way better than that anime.
Way more obscure.
I hate that.
And he was the one who brought up JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to me. And at that point, I was already sick of this nigga, so I just did not want to check that shit out, bro.
That's
Because
fair.
like, he had already
That's valid,
like
honestly.
Can't blame you.
we were already in the, what he was like, it's a real good anime. Like I think I was watching like Hitman Reborn or something. He's like, it's a real good anime. You ever seen Claymore? I'm like, all right.
calling out certain
Yo.
people.
Yo,
on this
Playmore anime remake win.
Do I still have my volume of Claymore over there?
Because the streets need that. Nah, I mean, so many anime from that era got absolutely shafted with the anime ending, with the anime exclusive content that they decided to create. I just need better for my people. Soul Eater, Claymore, Tokyo Ghoul. Heavy on the Tokyo Ghoul, dear God.
Soul Eater is the hill that I'm dying on, just because I don't have as much experience with any of the others. But Claymore was the first manga that terrified the shit out of me reading it. I read that shit in
Yeah,
middle
it's-
school.
Oh,
I read the
that's just
first
pretty-
volume in middle school. That shit fucked me up.
Yeah, that's just nightmare fuel, dog. I don't know. I'm kind of drawn to like grotesque drawings, so like the art kind of it does it for me. Like watching like a movie or something, like a live action, I'd be like, oh no, I'm not watching this shit. But like
I'm okay.
reading the manga for it, I'm kind of drawn to it. It unsettles me, it unnerves me. I don't like it, but I'll read it.
It's compelling. Like that's the
It's
thing.
compelling. Look up. It's gonna be a One Piece spoiler for people, but if you saw the opening for the new season, then you're already spoiled. But look up Gege
Hold on.
Akutami's drawings of the 5 elders in their yokai form
I've
for the
seen
One Piece
it.
card game.
Yeah,
I'm
it-
gonna get into the One Piece card game, Chris.
Oh yeah, we got him.
Come on down.
Do I need to go get my one? Oh no! Oh
Yeah.
no! It's happening. Oh no! What the fuck?
Yeah.
go.
I saw some of the
Yeah.
artwork and I was like, I gotta get it.
He got influence, bro.
Let me get my
That new
One Piece
gold Roger, man.
Bro. Let's see. Did I
Yo.
get anything in this pack?
Yo, let me just tell you, the longer One Piece goes on, the more you find out about Gold Roger. That dude's a total fucking bro.
I don't know who these are, but these are the hollows I got.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
oh my God. That's
Pedo, Big Mom's son. He's a bitch. He's a bitch boy.
the other
And
one
the
is
the other chick's a Marine. I don't remember her name.
Marine Bay. I forgot her name too, but yeah,
Marine Bay.
This is my One
She's-
Piece card.
She is one of the vice admirals. Her devil fruit ability, like, basically washes and dries you, like hand washes you. It has you folded up like linen, like on a clothesline. That's her grandma.
Yes.
Devil
So
fruit is insane.
Oh, you
bro,
and
that
Anton, you
shit
got to
sounds
go
sexy. I'm not even
buggy.
gonna lie. I don't have a card, but Deso and Reaper came back, and they posted some shit in the chat. They gave me this keychain.
You're frozen for me, which is the video version.
That's
Yeah.
crazy
You're
because
frozen.
You're also
for-
frozen. You're frozen for all of
I'm
them.
frozen
Okay,
for
so
myself.
turn your camera off and turn it back on, and then we'll see what you
Nigga, I'm just frozen.
Is that Sora outside in a plastic chair drinking a beer?
I'm glad somebody finally noticed that.
I noticed it. I just accepted it as canon.
Right, yeah, I just
No, but I got this keychain. I don't know if you can. All right,
you gotta do the
You got to do the.
you gotta do the
I'm a streamer.
I'm a streamer. Try to focus.
we're getting there, we're getting there.
Oh, there we go.
are.
Oh, that's
Shanks.
sick. Very sick.
The boy.
I want to get some of the. I want to get some of the manga cards.
So I'm not
Those are
reading the manga.
expensive as
I'm
fuck.
an anime only.
Well, I want
guy.
to pull some of them. I don't want to buy any of them.
So I'm just in the middle of Egghead right now, and shit's going down, and I'm excited, but I'm also tempted to read because niggas on
Yeah.
YouTube don't know how to chill with their fucking
Oh,
thumbnails.
no, whatsoever.
Bro.
Absolutely,
Bro.
positively
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
And
Instagram's
the thing
actually
is,
worse.
I read the manga. Yeah, Instagram really is like the
Like
worst.
luckily my socials are clean of One Piece, and I'm good with
Keep
that,
it that.
right?
Don't if you happen to see a One Piece post by mistake, don't interact.
Scroll
with it.
past like as fast as you can because
Divert your eyes.
JJK. What else
Oh,
was
no.
I reading?
That,
was
we were
just-
legitimately getting off on spoiling JJK. Like they were like doing it to reach completion.
Because that's the
Nah,
thing.
with
I
One
was
Piece,
reading
I
the
feel like-
manga week to week, but they would get the leaks 3 days early and post the final fucking page of the thing and just be
Bro.
like,
Whatever it is with One Piece, I want to say the last 2 months have been the worst. Out of the entire time I've watched One Piece, and I've watched a bunch of videos on One Piece. I've had One Piece in my algorithm on YouTube before. These last 2
Yeah.
months were the absolute fucking worst.
I'll put it
Gear
like this,
5 was a
we hit
turning
the-
point.
We hit a flashback, and anytime you hit a flashback, you get a lot of info. Anytime you hit a flashback now, you get a lot of relevant info. So people, yeah, because you're probably seeing on YouTube what I was seeing on Instagram, but
Why
I
that nigga
knew
look
what they
like
were
that?
talking about.
Why does he look like him? Yeah, I'm not referencing the Tyler song. I'm asking a genuine question. Why you look like him?
No comment. I don't even know who you're talking about. You
And
know?
you know what's fucked? You do. And you know what's fucked up? I'm not. I wish I
Bro,
was
I'm
one
not
of these.
gonna lie, bro.
young-
Like that nigga is fucking him. Oh my god, it's hard, bro. He is hard. Pun
Bro.
intended. If you know, you know.
Look.
okay. Now that it's been about 15 minutes since the last time I was able to get a headline in. August 26th and 28th are just unnecessarily stacked. the 26th, Gears is coming to PlayStation, Helldivers is coming to Xbox, Halo's coming to Helldivers, and the Gorillas are coming to Fortnite.
The Gorillas?
Yes,
Island is
they're the
coming
new
Oh, that's sick.
festival pass.
Cracker Island is hilarious.
I love that
Details.
song. That's a great song by Gorillaz. Also, quick side note, I'm pretty sure you guys heard about the Cracker Barrel logo change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funniest comment I said, the funniest comment not I said, the funniest comment I saw was somebody go, "How the fuck you gonna change the logo? Remove the cracker and the barrel."
Right. Right. You just gonna shake their core identity? Next you gonna tell me you're taking out the intolerance out of their fucking French toast.
Bro.
If that French toast don't call me a slur when I bite into it, I don't want it.
You got French intolerance toast? No.
Because if you go in there and you feel comfortable, something's wrong. Or you're white.
Hair. I do like the French toast fried chicken combo.
Those shits is good. Bro, it took me like 20 plus years to go there. And I went there, I was like, damn, this shit kind of
I
good
don't
on the
even think
low.
One. I'm not entirely sure we have one over here. I gotta look it up, but
I know for sure. I drive past one on my commute every single weekday. I am for sure that there is a Cracker Barrel in my vicinity.
that's like the. I was trying to explain to people that
You got like
even though-
4 Cracker Barrels in your entire state.
I don't even think if we don't have a Cracker Barrel, we probably don't have an equivalent to a Cracker Barrel either. 'Cause,
There's
like,
no equivalent.
people try
Yeah.
to make the, and I was guilty of this too because I believed people when they were making the equivalent of a Waffle House and a Denny's. No,
Not an
There's an
equivalent.
equivalent.
no,
That,
no.
yeah,
because-
they are not the same.
So I understand why people make the comparison because every now and then you will walk into a Denny's that is Waffle House level, but at the same time
The
They
food
don't
won't be
have
as good.
Yeah, but you can't see
they won't
the
have the
cooks.
consistency.
Yeah.
They won't. Sometimes that's what's crazy. Sometimes
Both-
depends on where you're at.
Both you feel like you could walk into and you like revert back to the 90s and you feel like you could smoke inside.
Yeah, definitely.
They both
And,
give
like,
off that feeling.
they-
IHOPs also give off that feeling.
Yes.
IHOPs.
IHOPs give up early bird special feelings to me.
No, I've only been to IHOPs.
At like 2 in the morning.
Well,
No,
no,
like-
I'll go during the day. I'll have
definitely
IHOP,
get the early bird.
but IHOP, like every IHOP that I've been inside of, you can tell there used to be a smoking section in this establishment.
Oh
Yeah, the seats are still
sure.
staying.
Yeah. 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 The only equivalent to Waffle House is Huddle House.
What is a
I don't
Huddle
think
House?
I've never stepped inside a Huddle House.
What the fuck is
Exactly.
a Huddle House? I
It's an
never heard of a Huddle
off-brand
House.
Waffle House.
Are you talking shit because the
No,
West
it's-
Coasters here?
No,
Are you?
that's a
Are
real
you trying
thing.
to confuse me?
I'll
Are you
verify.
doing what the Brits do and trying to send me back with lies to tell the Americans?
Oh my
you-
god.
This is my grandmother's brickle brackle. I used to eat it with the swatch
This is
of
called
beans.
spotted dick. You're gonna tell them you ate the spotted dick?
This is
If you was
gobbler
spotted, you should check it out, my friend.
with extra yummy yummo
Give me
and,
ammo.
and fizzy wiggets and beans.
I saw. So there's this YouTube
Making a video saying all
Here's
that,
the
and
thing.
nigga ditching you. Hello, my friend.
nighttime YouTube is just Angelina's YouTube algorithm. So a lot of times, like that unsettling space documentary I was telling y'all about, lately there's been this guy that it really threw me off because apparently he's stealing music from a Pokemon YouTuber. Because, like, I was in there and she's watching this dude talk about fair food. I'm hearing this song. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, it must just be a royalty-free song. Then I go to the YouTubers page.
Yeah, it's
and
royalty free.
I went to the YouTubers page and it's on his SoundCloud, which means this dude heard it on this other YouTube video and went to the guy's SoundCloud to source his background music. But
Did you snitch?
no, first of all, I fucks with both. I fucks with the guy who made the song. He's like one of my favorite Pokemon YouTubers. But
Yeah.
also, I really
tell you-
fucks with the food
I'll
guy
tell you this.
because he showed me brisket waffle fries.
right now.
And
I
I
don't give a
cannot
fuck
hate a
what they
man that
showed
is.
you. If somebody is stealing from me, you snitch. Okay, you tell. All right, you tell me right
All right,
away.
I'll go find
You
the
fin-
timestamp and I'll snitch.
All
I
right,
will.
no. But I'm only I'm joking.
What is a
Just like you
brisket
never
waffle
know.
fry?
What if
Yeah,
they?
I gotta look that up.
Are you
really
sure
quick
they
now.
didn't license the song from the creator?
That's the thing. Like, I don't know. All I know, there is no connection between the two channels, as far as I can tell.
I know.
Other than this white
Someti-
guys.
I know sometimes when it comes to like just finding stuff for your channel, you might just like shop around and stuff. Like if this is on somebody's SoundCloud, it's probably also like, something they offer through like their Fiverr services or some shit. Right?
Okay.
Oh, that's
So if
fair.
this person is like making stuff for people,
No,
like,
no,
hey,
no, no, no.
just I'll send you a list of shit that I have that you can, and it not even like purchase, but you can lease the song, right? To the point where anybody can use that shit, but it's just as long as you kick up a certain amount to the creator, they'll probably only charge you like $30 to do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It might just be a situation where he's like, "Hey, can I use this? Hey, give me money? Okay, and they moved on.
Right.
Which
Well-
would be ideal.
So this guy's production value is like on the level of Food Network. Like, I thought that this was just a show that got uploaded to YouTube. Like, I thought
Who
it was
is it?
just. I put it in the chat. Best ever food review show. And if you look at the one where he did Fair Food, that's the one that had this song. But since then, I've watched his British video. That's how we got here. Beans on toast. And
Beans
Fuck.
on toast.
if you want to see the brisket, so first of all, he did the most expensive fish and chips ever conceived in Britain. He spent like $200 on a single fish.
Jesus.
And like they fried that
What
fish.
fish was it?
It was a grouper that was the size of a countertop. Just look, I sent you the channel, Chris. You would fuck
What are you
with
gonna
this
do with all
channel.
that?
I'll check
What are
it
you
out.
gonna do with all that fish?
He shared it with
Those Black Eyed Peas
the
lyrics.
chef, like his camera person, and then there were two other food YouTubers that he had. Like, it wasn't one
I'm
dude
not
eating
even
that.
lying.
It was like 6 people eating that.
I know I look
Yeah.
like I'm tweaking out right now. I somehow lost an entire deodorant stick, bro. Like an entire
That's crazy.
prepared deodorant stick, bro. I
Just-
lost the entire
It
thing.
fell through the vortex.
It's probably sitting somewhere blending in with something, looking like it's that thing that it's blending in with.
It's pissing me off.
You got a bunch of cinnamon lying around by any chance?
Oh my gosh, it fell through the vortex and landed somewhere in a Waffle House.
All right. So the other
Yeah.
date that I got to hit y'all with at the end of August that's coming up is the 28th. We're getting Destiny Rising, which is a mobile game that's going to be crazy. I know it's not for
gonna
any
be on
of
that?
us, but that game's going to make bank. Kirby
gonna
and
be
the
on that?
Forgotten Land is getting its Switch 2 update
Okay.
with the additional
played it,
content.
so I
And
might
Metal
actually
Gear
play it.
Solid Delta comes out. So
Hey,
the
that's
26th
free
and the
remake,
28th stacked.
That's the
Yeah,
three
that
remake.
is pretty stacked.
Yeah, that's a 3
Yes,
remake.
Hey.
I
Okay,
don't know.
so
like, are y'all gonna play any of those? Anything that's coming out?
I'm
I'm playing
yes.
Gears.
yeah, I have Gears
I'm
pre-ordered and preloaded. Helldivers, I'm going to buy the Halo War Bond because I want all that shit. Fortnite Festival, yes, I'm going to play for the Gorillas.
Oh, we
Yes,
both started being there.
absolutely.
You know, we're
Yeah.
festival homies. You know, we like the music.
Yeah,
Um,
I bought this shirt, this Hasune Miku shirt, because of Fortnite Festival. I went into a
and
Goodwill on my birthday, and Hasune Miku was the current festival artist, and I said, "Fuck it,
right,
we ball." And now I have a Hasune
I'm
At a
Miku shirt.
Goodwill, that's pretty solid.
I'm on Game Pass, so I'll just have the gears there. So
Yeah,
Yeah. Same.
but
I already have it preloaded.
yeah, I have it
yeah.
pre-ordered, preloaded on PlayStation, ready for me and Chris to do another co-op stream. Um,
Okay.
I don't think
Who
we
wants
ever
to-
decided we're going
who
to
wants to
put
be Marcus?
Resident Evil 5 on
I'll do one
ice.
with
Yeah,
you.
that one's on ice for now.
Yeah,
If you
Resident
need
Evil
somebody
5
for
is
a
on
co-op
ice.
stream, I'm with you.
Well, how many people does
it
Gears
four?
support? Because that
No,
was
it's
the
just
thing.
two. It's just two people.
It's just two.
So I'm saying if you and Chris are gonna do one, and if Madrid wants to do one, or if anybody else wants to do one, I'm in.
I know Jalen might do it. I don't think Madrid is anywhere near this Gears.
I don't know.
yeah. My free time is about to starting tomorrow. So I'm
I've beaten
I'm
that
kind of cooked. Not
I've
gonna
beaten
lie.
that game like 7 times. So
I've never beat Gears 1 all the way through. I've beat Gears 3 all the way through multiple times. I don't think I've ever even
Yeah.
played Gears 2. So Gears 2
Gears
also
2 is
Oh, you didn't-
E-Days.
Gears
You
2
didn't
is
I
really
played
good.
I played the fuck out of Gears 2
bad one.
Yeah, I think Gears 2 is my favorite.
The
and
bad
3.
one.
I'm just not an Xbox guy. Like, I respect Gears and what it does, and Halo and what it does, and I try and play those things when I have Xboxes, but yeah.
Yeah.
Now that they're coming to PlayStation, I bought Hi-Fi Rush on PlayStation, and I bought Gears on PlayStation, so whatever Halo, I'm buying the ODST War Bond in Helldivers. Like, I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is on put this shit everywhere, and so they're putting this shit everywhere,
actually
and I'm
support it.
supporting it.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
Okay. I see that. Okay, I know we kind of slid past it a bit. Is anybody fucking with Silk Song?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just wait because Hollow Knight is the Metroidvania that I have gotten the most lost in my entire life.
So fucking lost.
Yeah, Hollow Knight
That's-
1, I
the
have
map is a
multiple.
part of the.
I have
that's
a
a
save
part of
on
the gameplay
PlayStation
mechanics.
that I'm lost in. I have a save on Switch that I'm lost in, and I have a save on Steam that I'm lost as
Yeah.
fuck in. So
I'm further on the Switch version. I beat a few bosses. On the PlayStation version, I think I'm maybe only beat the first boss, but I could definitely get back to where I was. Cuz I think I even beat Hornet on the Switch. But yeah, I'm not booting my Switch up.
yeah,
So,
I'll get Silk
if I play it
Song
again, I'm gonna
on
do it on PlayStation.
at some point.
Yeah.
But it is not a September 4th. I'm going to be at work downloading it to my system, like, remotely. It is, like, cool for the sickos. I'm happy for y'all.
Yeah.
But-
I'm happy that it's finally coming out. We got a date.
Yeah, they said
know,
2 weeks.
and
They were
apparently-
like,
Yeah, September 4th. And apparently, like, the devs, it wasn't like crunch or anything. They were, like, legitimately having fun developing
it's
the game.
3 developers. I thought that this was like a 20-person team or like Super Giants, like 20-something people. Super Giant makes this level of game. I'm expecting, and like they take a long time to work, but Silk Song is 3 people.
That's insane.
Yeah, that is insane. And considering they were like, when they announced Silk Song, Hollow Knight has sold 2 million copies. And since then, it has sold 12 million additional copies. If you got money like that rolling in the door, funding what you're working on next, fuck it, we ball.
Yeah.
That is really the kind of,
Yeah.
and I respect
You
it.
don't have a corporate
Especially-
board lording over
especially-
you, telling you we need that shit right now.
Like
Yeah.
have
literally, especially when you're not spending it on any other employees.
Yeah,
So,
true. Yeah, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, Silk Song, since it comes out September 4th, it won't be a day one because the September 5th, Chronos: The New Dawn comes out, and I'm really looking forward to that one.
Oh shit.
And I'm yelling out,
Mm.
gang, gang. Man, I am excited for one game that I saw at the Gamescom presentation. Cinder City. Did you guys check that out?
Cinder City.
That was that one shooter MMO that they showed off with the mechs and shit.
I remember seeing it.
Let's see. Hold on.
Um,
I got to jog my memory.
Yeah. Really, the second half of the trailer is what sold me because the first half just makes it look like some regular ass shooter and shit. But the second half, when they had all the teams roll in on that mech, I was like, this is kind of what I've been wanting for a while.
just a nice squad-based shooting MMO
Like-
situation.
Like an actual MMO situation, right?
Mhm.
Because like what we've been getting so far is, yes, you have your squad, and you have missions that you
Mhm.
can go on with your squad, and then there's a hub where you can, I don't know, do emotes with other people maybe, but outside of that, that's what you got. Like, sure, either that or we get an extraction shooter like the Division. You know, um,
Mm.
if
Did you
this
see the
feels like-
divisions getting new content in 2020? First of all, it's getting an expansion level of content in 2025, and that game doesn't even have a native PS5 version yet.
Division, Wildlands.
No, Division 2. And then Wildlands is Ghost Recon.
Oh, I'm sorry. What
Different
was the
Tom
Division
Clancy.
game that they fucked?
Heartland.
They Heartland. Something
fucked-
fucking land. They look the same.
They fucked me.
They look
I mean,
like-
it's all Tom Clancy, but they fucked me in particular with the Division Heartland canceling that shit. It was gonna be fucking fire.
I don't know.
I was on board
Right.
with every. They
also-
announced the Division Heartline, and it's like free to play, cross-platform.
Were you on the Division too?
Yeah, I was on the Division 1 and then got left behind on
So-
that. And then Division 2, I was on day 1 and played through, I'd say, 3/4 of the campaign.
So I was Division 1 day 1, and that was
yeah.
the reason I didn't pick up 2. And apparently 2 was way better than 1.
Yeah, 2
But
was
I needed somebody I
considerably-
trusted to say that.
Yeah, 2 is considerably better than 1. The thing is, now it's weird as fuck because they've been supporting that game this entire time. So you have the returning Destiny play or the new Destiny player problem with the Division 2, which is why when they were like, "Oh yeah, we're doing a new Division that's current gen, free to play, cross platform," I was like, "Cool. Y'all are putting all the pieces in place to have a banger," and then they canceled it. So
Damn.
but somehow we are still getting Division 2 content in 2025.
That's insane.
But yeah, while we talked about hardware pricing and availability earlier with PlayStation, to flip over to the Xbox side, they announced that the Asus ROG Xbox Ally X and
God, they need to find a new fucking namer over there.
look, I'm just giving you. I put the entire name in
PC
the
parts
notes,
will
I'm
never
gonna
be
read.
make sense.
Yeah, Asus is not going to name anything.
Yeah, they're not
normally
going to
ever.
start. Mm-mm.
So the Asus ROG Xbox Ally X will be available October 16th. Best Buy leaked the prices. Like I said, this is going to be a $900 machine. This looks like it's going to be a $900 machine, but the kicker is normally when they announce a piece of hardware's release date, pre-orders
Mhm.
open. Pre-orders have not opened in the United States because this shit's probably going to break $1,000 due to tariffs.
That's insane.
So I remember when we were talking about this, I'm like, it's going to be super expensive. Like, you could,
Yeah.
we're getting to the point that you could probably get 2 Xbox Series X's for less than you're going to spend on this handheld.
It's unnecessary.
Yeah. We're moving to an era where only rappers and streamers can afford to buy things.
Right, like I have my hardware. There are a few pieces of kit that I still need to go out of my way
Yeah.
to get, but I like Switch 2 is going to be something. It's going to have games that I can only play there that I want to play. So like,
Yeah.
I need to get it before the price goes up. I need to get it
Hmm.
before they sell out of all their North American stock, and I'm paying 50 extra fucking dollars for a system that like is already underpowered most of the shit on my desk.
Yeah.
A big game that was announced at a Gamescom
Calm.
was Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, which seems to be Batman the Greatest Hits, the video game. And
Yeah, it looked
if
insane.
Rocksteady's not going to give us a Arkham game, Lego Batman, I'll take Lego Arkham, and that looks like what we're getting. And it's
I think
voice
it's supposed to
acted.
be like the Christopher Nolan Batman.
It's everything.
It's everything.
It's everything. There's going to be like James West Batman. There's going to be like or is it Adam West? Adam West Batman. But there have been like they primarily showed Dark Knight stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is the entire legacy of Batman.
Mr. Wayne, I'm going to break your back.
And I mean, Lego Batman already is like a tribute to all of Batman, and this being the next step forward with Lego Batman makes a lot of sense.
So with some of the confirmed characters they got in here, there's a little interview and with one of the devs, and he was being a little secretive about who's in the game, who's not in the game, and stuff like that. He confirmed Batmite. So for those of you who know Batmite, that is like a fifth dimensional imp. That is like Mr. Mxyzptlk from Superman. But he just shows up specifically to fuck with Batman.
That's
we
like
can
the
again.
the
Basil
fake
Beast,
Robin
the
from
Devil
Teen
Jim.
Titans.
Oh yeah, Robin. You talking about what was his name? He had like a regular ass name too, but
I don't know, like
they're
Tom or some shit.
all three of them motherfuckers are from the same dimension, and all three of them motherfuckers show up to do the exact same thing. It's just to fuck with one person and one person in particular. Which is, I'm
hoping
excited
for a
this.
Kite Man
Yeah.
reference. I am hoping
They
for
have to.
a Peacemaker. Like I need some Peacemaker
Oh,
season 2
Peacemaker is
reference.
not going to be in the game. That's one person he confirmed is not going to be there as Peacemaker.
Peacemaker's
That's
in a
the-
difficult spot. Like we got to see what they do with season 2 because they already had to retcon the last episode of season 1 to start season 2.
Right?
So
So here's what I'm thinking, and because Peacemaker is literally the only character, because everybody else who the person guessed would be in the game, he's like, maybe, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. But when he asked for Peacemaker, he's like, no, Peacemaker's not here.
all right.
So,
I'm
it makes
It's a
me
game for
think,
children.
no, it makes me think that Lego is working on a Peacemaker solo game.
Well, I could see there being a Lego Superman game because James Gunn talked about David Cornsweet being
Of course.
video game Superman now. And so
What is his name?
David
David
Cornsweet.
Corn.
It's
Corn
spelled Coren. It's not the sweat. It's It's like SWET. It's like Corin sweat. It's like
David Cornsweet. It's gonna be
So
movie and video game
I don't
Superman.
know.
Ethanol.
Site tangent. Um, what's that one fucker's name? That one right wing motherfucker, that nerdy dude who's always talking shit.
Got to
Um,
be more specific. Like
There's a
you
lot
just
of
he
them.
sound, he's really
Is
big. He
is it
sounds
Ben
like this.
Shapiro?
And yes, it's Ben Shapiro. Thank you. I knew you know. So Ben Shapiro gave a review of the Superman movie, and of
nobody
course he
fucking
tried
cares
to
what you have to say.
shit on it and call it woke. But I've never seen Ben Shapiro shit before because I wanted just a reason to be all like, yeah, I want just because I had seen the movie, I wanted to hear what this dumb bitch had to say about it because I knew he was going to try to shit
Hmm.
on it. But I wanted to see if he had even seen the movie, which I could tell he didn't watch the fucking movie, dog.
Obviously.
That's my thing. Like
What I
video
learned from
games,
that,
a lot
though.
of people will lie about playing video games. Video
Oh
games
yeah,
are a huge
same.
time commitment. Movies are
Just
goddamn not. I
they're
watched
not.
every single Fantastic Four movie, except, including Fan Four Stick. Yes, I watched the beginning to end of Fan Four Stick,
I saw it too,
but
but
like I can
bro,
understand you fudging the numbers on like I'd say
a
most games
video
I
game, right?
play I
Like,
don't
I don't
beat.
know. If you're a game reviewer, that's something different. If you didn't complete the game and you're acting like you did, I won't give you as much guff as not watching a single second of this movie and getting all your opinion from tweets. But aside from all of that, to like 100%, aside from all of that, this was the first video I saw from this motherfucker. I had no idea that his editor was that fucking trash. His editor is garbage, bro. And the only reason I bring this up is when he said David Cornsweat's name, the editor put up an AI image of a ear of corn sweating. And at that moment, I almost threw my fucking phone across the room. Like,
But Rich, you just got so many face
That's
palms
insane.
for use in thumbnails going forward. Like you just really got the eye. We can't even.
bro, I'm like, oh, this nigga's garbage. Like
That's
everybody involved
insane.
in this production is garbage. I didn't know that was a
Hmm.
thing. And like it kind of hurt. You know what I mean? Cause like I know
Yeah.
a nigga from the hood who is starving right now who could do way better than that. And he is not in the position as that editor. Like
Yeah, when there are things
probably
that
using
happen
AI.
in fields that is like,
oh, it was 100% AI. It was an
oh,
AI image of a sweating ear of corn.
It was an ear
That's
shaped
a
like corn.
That's even worse. He would do that too.
look. To be fair, it's a I use ChatGPT for a good amount of things.
Yeah, but
Like
you use
it,
it as a tool.
yeah, I use
Like
ChatGPT as I made our Dirty Pistol
like
Squad membership card using ChatGPT.
I have not fucking seen that. You made a Dirty Pistol Squad membership card? Why did
Yeah,
I not
because
know this was a thing?
it's in the DPS channel. I don't know, like
I be at work, nigga. You gotta let niggas know.
I just put it in there because I was like, this doesn't sound like a card carrying member of the DPS. This seems like somebody who's not one of us. And so I had the idea of a DPS membership card, and I typed in to ChatGPT, make me a membership card for the Dirty Pistol Squad, and it did. I'm gonna
Got
tag
this
you in it.
algorithm. All right. I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm making. I already made the email address and shit like that, but I'm making social channels and YouTube for the Dirty Pistol Squad. For the shit we do, I realized that we're already like making content and just sharing it amongst ourselves.
Oh
All we
yeah.
have to do is unlock that gate, and we got a active channel.
I'm trying to get Chris on the Dirty Pistol Squad energy, because Chris just be out here playing Call of Duty by himself.
I'm sorry, you what, bitch?
To be fair, this is 3 o'clock my time, so it's 12 o'clock your time. And then you said in a sentence not too long ago that you be at work.
Not a, you know who do be on? Our best
They
fucking shooter.
I am not ready for those lobbies.
Get ready.
they'll make you ready
We
for them.
we
I was
play
in an
with them,
Aber
nigga.
Fortnite lobby. I killed
Yes,
an
the last time I
entire
played
squad.
Fortnite, I was with Aber, you and Jalen, and I was like, "What the ever living fuck is going on right now?"
Yeah, but
Bro, no,
you
Aver
just
just
get
does
good
that.
at it. I was in an Aber lobby with we were squatted up. I don't remember who was the entire squad, but I got the fuck on. I said I was getting the fuck on.
Oh,
I got the
Oh,
fuck
last
on.
night.
bro.
Revived took out an entire squad to get the revive, and then had to fight some. So took out an entire squad, try and make sure I was safe. Another squad starts showing up, and I have to kill some of them to get the revive off. But I wouldn't have been able to do that
Yeah, you
if I
did it.
was not out here playing with Aber.
You
No,
literally had
what's
like what
Yeah.
extra
3% health
funny,
left.
bro? What's extra funny, bro, is like, so full disclosure, like my work warehouse is closing up, which means I got a lot of like we have shit to do to close up the warehouse, but honestly, I'm way more efficient than I let people know. So I get done with my shit at about like 3 o'clock, and I clock out at 5:30. So I have a lot of time to bullshit at the end of the day, right?
Hmm.
Um, what I do is I go to this shitty Mac work computer it's like a 10-year-old Mac computer,
Hmm.
and I go to the Xbox Cloud Gaming website and I load up games straight from the browser. And I will sit there. I keep a PS5 controller or I keep a PS5 controller in my glove compartment. So I'll go to my
Keep
car.
that thing on you.
I keep
Yeah.
that thing on me, bro. I'll go to my car, grab the controller, just grab any random USB-C cord in the warehouse, plug it into this 10-year-old Mac, and I'll play Fortnite. What I learned though, and this is connected to what we were saying, before I started doing this, the only time I played Fortnite was in groups with y'all. So like the rare times where it'd just be me and Anton, which is probably like a handful of times where it's just been me and Anton, or I'm playing with Aber or playing with Aber and Jawan and the whole crew. Because I'm so used to playing with Aber, I was sure I was trash. I was sure I'm coming out like, oh yeah, I got one kill this time. This nigga Aber got 16, blah blah blah.
Hmm.
When I load in at work when I'm not with Aber,
Dog
bro,
walking.
I be dog walking them niggas, bro. And I'm surprised at myself. I was like, I didn't even know. Bro, do you suck? You trash or am I good? Are you trash or am I good? That's kind of how that shit feels. Like you gotta it's weighted training in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yep.
That's what that shit is. And it's like the same thing with coming like if you were to pop on the rivals with us, like
Oh, we couldn't
it is the
even
same shit.
getting Chris to play Rivals is a long lost cause because I've already fallen off of Rivals, and Chris will fall off a game quicker than me.
That's a damn shame.
True.
We got two brains that I would really like to have on our squad.
Like you'll get me
Look,
in Fortnite, you may get me in Call of Duty.
no, I need that strategy. I need capability and strategy because that's what we don't be having in these randoms.
See, here's the thing. Overwatch is the environment where I feel like I had the least capability and strategy, and Rivals is just it's the same energy.
You know what? You know what? I thought so too because I had the least amount. I had the least capability and strategy in Overwatch. Like through the entire time the first Overwatch was out, I was bad. Um, like I was like an okay diva. I could survive as diva, but I really didn't soak in the concept of it. I mean, even when I got the concept of it, I couldn't really put it into practice effectively, right? To
Like,
this
Yeah.
day, I don't have a actual DPS in that game.
oh,
Um,
May, um, who
yeah,
else?
I don't have a DPS in that shit at all. Like I'm kind of okay with Junkrat, maybe,
Yeah. Junkrat's a
but
good one.
Broco.
like Like outside of that, no. But going into Rivals, for some reason, everything clicked for me immediately. Season zero, to this day, and Joanna and I joke about it. Season zero was our most dangerous season. We both went platinum in season zero, and I ended up popping Lord with both Mantis and Captain America. And from what I'm understanding, everybody considers those throw picks. But when I picked them, they were not throw picks. So
Right.
like
Yeah.
You were batting 10 toes down.
I was 10 toes down out here, but it taught me a lot about that game. Just the concept, and I think that did it more so. The concept that the community consider these characters throw picks, but I can bring the best out of these characters. It
Yeah.
was like, okay, there's space for everybody in here. They just
Yeah.
need to
Yeah.
find what that space is.
It's weird because like the community now really just be a couple guys on like YouTube or,
On, yeah,
or
it's
TikTok
YouTube
or
and TikTok. It's
Instagram,
literally YouTube and TikTok.
literally stating their biased opinion based off of the teams that they played against and the people
Yeah,
that they play with, and
because your
they're
Spider-Man clip
setting this
farmer
as law.
wasn't healed by the Mantis, they decided to put Mantis in the lowest tier of healer. When in
Right, right, right.
actuality, the punk
Just
ass
existed.
Spider-Man clip farmer, like, like the Spider-Man clip farmer just wasn't doing what he needed to do. Like the Mantis was over there boosting the tank and healing the tank, who was over there actually pushing the objective.
Right, right. Like somebody will be up there bleeding out, begging for healing, and they're like behind you. Like, why are you behind me, bitch? I'm not gonna turn around. If I turn around, I'm exposed. I can't heal whoever else needs healing, and I gotta
But to be
focus
fair,
primarily on you.
I understand. I like being DPS in a couple of those situations. I understand if you're one hit and there's an active firefight going on, and the healer is there in the firefight, you're like, so I can jump in there in front of the healer and pray
Yeah.
that this nigga sees me just in time before one of the enemies sees me and takes me out because I'm one hit. Or
Honestly, that's when you hit that health pack.
no, I was about to say, that's when you get the health back.
That's what they're there for. Give you a little something, stick to your ribs, and then you can kind of put yourself in a more
Yeah, but then like you have to have
open
you
position.
have to expect these motherfuckers to have map awareness when it comes to that. Like me, you've seen me work with Captain America. I have map
Yeah.
awareness.
Right, right. I'm like, Deontay, I'm like, I see the little red cross. You're you are far. You're like, no, I'm good. And then it'll jump back. I'm like, it was good. It was good. Heal you back up.
Like I mean, to use these young people's terms, I'd be out here playing in these people's faces.
That's classic black right there.
That is classic black.
Classic black. That's, I mean, honestly, that's all like Gen
That's
Z
all
speak
you.
is.
That's all Gen Z. No, I want to say there are a handful of things these niggas made all on their own, and anything you hear Gen Z saying, you're like, what the fuck? They made on their own.
Yeah,
I
'cause
can't
some
think of
like
any.
gooning.
Yeah, like what gooning is attributed to now. I don't understand how that happened.
Yeah. You know, they go
It
back
was
listen to
right
Wayne. What's
after we
goon
were
to
in
a
the grimy
goblin?
meta, so
Yeah.
like
Right.
we were using the
So-
original term of goon.
No, I'm genuinely waiting for one of the Gen Z kids to find the song "Goons Are Lurking" by Applies and apply that appropriately to today.
It's funny because Plies is a real goon. And you could just
Oh my god! Oh hey,
it
is that
works.
who is the Atlanta rapper or celebrity y'all just always fucking see? Because I feel like every city that breeds
lot of them.
celebrities.
That we
There's
always see.
one. There's
Atlanta is
one.
one of those places where you will see a lot of them often.
Right,
I've been in
seen
traffic, I saw
Emmanuel
Big Boy.
Hudson multiple times. I've seen
No, like-
2 Chains, Ludacris, like
Yeah, I've met Ludacris at Amelie's.
Bro.
I took his order.
I have.
I didn't
and
realize it
what
was
I mean by
Ludacris for
this.
a minute either.
What I mean by this is like, so you know the rapper Mr. Fab. I have
No.
seen this. Mr. Fab is a Oakland rapper. Um, actually, very. He's more involved. I could send you some shit, but he's probably involved in some projects that you didn't know he's involved in. But also, Mr. Fab is just the Oakland rapper who's very heavily involved in the hyphy movement. Pushed a bunch of
Okay.
shit. If you've seen the movie Kicks, you seen the movie Kicks?
KIX. No, not that I know of.
It's the
Anyway.
animated movie
No, not
about the shoes?
animated. It wasn't animated, but it was live action. It was about the shoes though. It was about the light skinned black boy who ended up getting
No.
jacked for his shoes. It ended up it ended up winning it was one of those Sundance films that was highly regarded and shit like that, right? He was
I
in
didn't
that.
see this.
But yeah, I've seen this nigga probably like over 15 times. Almost to the point where I'm sick of seeing him. Do you
There was
gotta
a
you
rapper
got-
in 2-9, Curtis Williams. He was never like big or anything, but I used to see this nigga all the time, like at Walmart,
Rory.
Underground.
Rory is the Atlanta artist that just like started showing up and just didn't stop showing up. Rory
Yeah.
is the Atlanta rapper
If you
that it was like.
if you went to like a concert or a show, there's a good chance that Jeezy would come and like perform a song or two.
Yeah.
Like
See, that's
whoever
different.
the
That's
artist
Jeezy,
was,
2
would bring him out.
Chains.
That's different from just being downtown and just looking
That's
to your
Rory.
left and just
That's
seeing
Rory.
that nigga.
100,000,000% that's Rory.
Also Key.
DC
there's
Young
also
Fly. But the thing is, DC Young Fly went to the high school that I went to. So, like, I knew him. He was one of those people that, like, I started seeing his face. I was like, wait, that dude looks familiar. It's like, oh, wait, he was, like, a couple grades under me in high school. So, went to the high school I went to during the time
Yeah.
that I was in high school.
Just silly maxing.
All right.
Yeah.
I got time for 3 more games. One of them I got to talk about real quick. Densha Attack. I added that shit to my wish list 3 seconds into the trailer. I am here for Densha Attack. It is the
Is that
Tony
the
Hawk Pro
train?
Skater train fighting a giant Megazord kaiju made of trains.
Yeah, that shit goes
like,
crazy.
yes. Densha Attack. I'm here for it. It's
You know,
on the
just take
same
a bunch
thing
of
as
names in like game types and put it in. Just put it all in there.
right. But
know,
so here's the thing: it's the Sayonara Wild Hearts of Romeo Must Die. Like there's a through, not the video game where Romeo is a dead man, not Romeo Must Die. Romeo is a dead man. Sorry for the confusion.
Okay.
But yeah,
you
there's a-
had me.
The Suda 51.
Yes, the
You had
Suda
me for a
51 game about Romeo
The most Suda
being a
51
dead man.
game looking game.
I was all
that-
like, surely you're not talking about the Aaliyah Jet Li Delroy Lindo movie.
No, I'm talking about the Suda
10 out
51
of 10.
joint that has Fooly Cooly vibes oozing out of
Yes.
multiple orifices. So, yeah, there's a through line. Sayonara Wild Hearts, Romeo is a Dead Man, and Densha Attack. That I'm here for all of these games. Like Sayonara Wild Hearts, I was there day one, played that shit on Apple Arcade on my phone with the DualShock 4 attached to my phone. And I will be here for Densha Attack. It's already on my PlayStation wish list. Like, I'm ready to go. And so, Chris, the other 2 games... Oh, fuck, I forgot, like, the biggest story. Chris, I'm going to let you get your 2 games, and then we got 2 more games to talk about, but they're crossing over with each other, so we can just
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
rock block that. Resident Evil Requiem, Silent Hill F. Go.
Silent Hill F. I already planned on getting it. They shown too much of the game. I actually didn't pay attention to what they showed because I've seen enough,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah,
don't want to
you're
be
locked in.
spoiled anymore. I just I feel like they've shown too much. I want to go in a little blind because it already looks like it's gonna go
What they showed
exactly
was
where I
that
wanted to.
The F stands for the sound you make when you get jump scared, which is
Yes. Fuck around
Oh,
and
yeah.
find out.
That's
Okay.
just for free.
You know, side tangent. I saw a video that I really feel this motherfucker said, I haven't been fucking around at all, but I've just been finding out, bro. I am so sick of finding out. I haven't been fucking around at all.
I love
That's
that.
what the
Push and
S in
pull.
Silent Hill F is for. All right, Chris. Resident Evil Re-9
Re9 looks amazing. I'm actually want to actually see some gameplay. I'm so sad that we didn't get a demo, but
We'll get a demo
That-
before.
yeah,
Like,
we'll get
We
it.
did see gameplay though, right?
yeah.
We saw her follow her Alicia Askrop, which is her mom, down some stairs, and then we saw
The
guy
thing
died.
chasing them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that stalker, and then we saw the antagonist who kind of gives me like Evil Within 2 vibes, which is cool, or Evil Within 1 vibes.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, but
yeah, excited.
people did get
Really want that
hands-on with
demo.
it.
Yeah,
They
if
did
you went to
get hands-on
Gamescom,
with it, and they liked it.
Yep.
I'm here for it. I'm ready
Oh,
for
sure,
it.
there's an active
Give me
demo
that
out
demo.
there in the world.
Yeah, if you went to Gamescom.
Oh man, so you mean there's a chance there might be one?
It's
Oh,
going
you
to be
didn't-
at
you didn't
PAX.
have to go to
All these
Gamescom.
things are going to be at PAX. So,
Oh, yeah.
Returnal, Resident Evil 9, what's the other one? Onimusha.
Returnal,
Onimusha. Oh, nice.
No, not Returnal.
Pragmata.
Pragmata.
Yeah,
So
Pragmata.
you're going to get RE9, Pragmata, and
Mega
Onimusha,
Man.
and Pokemon Legends EA. All of those are going to be at PAX.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Hollow Knight will be out by then.
Yeah. They might have it
Right.
playable, but it'll be out. Lego Batman you might be able to play. That might be one that they have out of nowhere.
Excited for the game, but that's not like a thing that I find myself to. Oh my gosh, I need to play this at this convention. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Pra-
I got
because there's gonna be a
time,
real long line for
Pragmata
that.
would be the game for me. Like, if there were one game that I feel like I know is going to be a PAX that I gotta play at PAX,
So
it would be Pragmata.
what I learned, and I learned this completely by mistake, is the media pass has more power than I thought.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
Press Pass had a lot of power at
I-
MumbleCon, so
Bro, I had a meeting. I had a scheduled meeting with one game station at one booth. And I thought I went to that booth. Turns out I was on the opposite side of that booth. So when I went there and said, "Hey, I got this, scheduled thing," and they looked on the list and said, "Oh, we don't have you there." And I'm like, I just ended up talking to them. I'm like, "Yeah, I got the press pass, blah blah blah. I work with Rusty Rupees. We do this and blah blah blah." They're like, "Okay, we're gonna have you try the game right now and move you in." They moved me in front of the line and shit. I thought I was just doing the press pass thing. Turns out I went to the wrong booth and just pulled rank on a line full of people. And I missed my actual appointment, but I ended up getting like a surprise interview, so it worked out. But yeah,
Sometimes you pivot, sometimes you Euro step.
and like I walked away from that situation because Darren like met me at the booth and he's like, "Yo, you were supposed to be over here," because he's the one who set up the meeting, and I was like, "Oh, my bad." But I walked away from that like I just realized I had a superpower, and I need to decide whether or not I want to use this for good or evil moving forward.
Both.
yep,
Evil.
duality. You gotta have perfectly balanced good and evil at all times. That's how you maintain the momentum. It's centrifugal force.
I mean,
like
I feel
Yeah,
like that
it's motion.
that's been the thing. Like we follow through with our appointments, and we meet with people, do what we're supposed to do, promote what we're supposed to promote. But at the same time, when Nintendo didn't put us on the list last year, we did send two motherfuckers over there to sweet talk people into letting Nintendo into the or letting them into the Nintendo world or Nintendo Life thing they had going on in PAX Live. That was when Super Mario Wonder was coming out,
Yep.
so they got to play that shit early. And but also because they didn't like pre-organize anything, there was no obligation to report. Like we didn't
Right.
have to sign anything that the regular Nintendo people have to sign. They were just able to show up. So the duality, I feel like that was one of our evil tokens that year. Um, to where like, yeah, no, we were supposed to have the thing. We see, hey, we have the press passes for PAX and everything. And, this is kind of a connected event. Uh, which means I gotta pay it for this year. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll see. I'll probably like use one of my drink tokens on somebody.
All right. Well, the last two games for real this time, because we've crossed the
For real
2 hour
this
mark
time.
that we haven't crossed in a long time.
That's what you get when you get a rupee. I'm sorry.
That's what happens when it's this many games.
Yeah.
So the last two games that are crossing over are Final Fantasy XIV and Monster Hunter Wilds. In Monster Hunter, we are getting Chocobos and Omega as a fightable monster, which is like Omega.
cool.
Like Behemoth was not a hard fight in Final Fantasy XIV. Omega
No.
could be a hard fight in Final Fantasy XIV. Behemoth in Monster Hunter was a bitch. So I am super scared about what Omega's going to be in Monster Hunter. But I'm
I
excited
wonder
to
what
finally
the drip
get.
is gonna be.
Oh man, who?
It ends up just being Clive.
Because fuck you. There's already Clive stuff, and this is the new way to get it.
But yes, Joshua.
But yeah, so that's happening. We're getting Chocobos as sacreds, and I named my Chocobo Day One Ambrosia because Clive's Chocobo is the goat, and I'm hoping that because the layered armor, when you color it, it works correctly, despite because Ambrosia's a white Chocobo. I tried. All the color options you had on your sacred, I chose white. Somehow that bitch was green. I don't know.
Exactly what you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that the
ripped out.
Chocobo, because since then they've done a couple layered armors, and when you color them, the colors actually come through. So I'm hoping that the Chocobo layered armor for my sacred will let me color it white and actually have my Chocobo look like Ambrosia.
That would be dope.
The other way it's crossing over, which we know less about, is Monster Hunter Wilds content is coming to Final Fantasy XIV. They're bringing over the Sacred as a mount in Final Fantasy XIV, and they are doing an Arkveld fight, which, with the way we dog walk the fuck out of Rathalos in Final Fantasy XIV, Arkveld's we dog walk Arkveld in Monster Hunter, so he's definitely about to get walked. So yeah,
I think so. You don't think they're gonna boost
Yeah.
him?
If you're at level.
FF.
no, the Final Fantasy XIV feels like they nerf everything they collaborate with. Monster Hunter buffs everything it collaborates with.
Because you have to fight it so many times just to get the rewards for it.
You gotta fight
true.
them multiple times in both games.
Yeah. No, yeah, but in 14, I don't know how many times did you have to fight the Rathalos just to get the armor for him?
If you weren't lucky,
In the mount.
10. Oh, you get the
Oh, yeah.
the mount was at least one person would get the mount every time. It would be the armor set,
Yes, there you go.
and that was, I think it was one piece per armor slot. So you would just, and you could get multiple. It was like a Monster Hunter rewards table.
Got it.
Yeah. So, no, this is cool though. Like when both games were announced, I'm like they have to cross over.
Yeah.
I really
They're
thought
both
we'd be
taking-
getting 16.
They're both
in
taking the
Wilds.
same thing.
Like that's what I was expecting, because when Wilds was being announced was when they were doing the press tour for 16. So all the conversations of Yoshi P and Ryozo from the Monster Hunter team, that was like the Final Fantasy 16 era when all that stuff was kicking up. So I really thought we'd be fighting Ifrit. Like, that would have been my prediction going into Wilds. Like, that the crossover would have been us fighting Ifrit.
Mhm.
People were speculating Bahamut, but I'm like, no, that'd be way too cool. That would be entirely too cool.
Yeah, I mean, granted, that behemoth fight was really fucking cool for it to be a behemoth.
Yeah.
Like with the
The
way they
Omega
did
fight's going to
mechanics.
be really fucking cool. But it's not going to be
Yeah,
Bahamut
I mean,
level.
I hope so. I
Final Fantasy
hope so.
16 Bahamut level? Final Fantasy 16 Bahamut was so fucking epic. I cut off the lights, turned on my soundbar, cranked that shit up, and had the room shaking with the fucking sound effects.
Yeah, that shit was different.
Final Fantasy 16 Bahamut is one of my favorite boss fights to this day. Titan was Titan in that game also. The Titan boss fight. is up there.
Cooper. Yeah, that shit was lit.
Titan.
Just two dudes that fucking hate each other.
Two dudes that hate each other that somehow turns into a level of Sonic Advance 2.
Fisticuffs.
Alright, well, unless anybody has a one more thing, I believe it is our time to wrap for the week. Remember, you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. Follow me on Instagram at Anton6, followed by 2 X's. Chris, where can people find you?
Come and join us in the Discord.
Madrid, where can people find you?
You can find me at Frank Motion on Blue Sky.
Alright, and I don't know if I'm stalling for Deontay to make it back, but you can check out the Rusty Rupees pretty much everywhere you find the Cheesy Controller podcast. He's 13
Anywhere there's
cross,
rupees.
spell it out, don't be lazy. Show back up.
Just
Alright.
came back for that. Sorry, I had to run to the bathroom. Yes,
Oh, no, you're
13
good.
cross. Spell it out. Don't be lazy. Follow us. We're gonna be headed to PAX West in Seattle next week. So be ready for some footage, like actual footage coming from our YouTube channel of
Let's go.
developer interviews
Oh, yeah.
of indie games and shit that are coming out. So we're gonna do the thing. Look for us and. You know, hopefully we can make some connections out there so we won't be broke folk no more.
Noise.
Shit,
Yeah,
send
definitely
some
check
of them
them out for
our
all
way
your PAX
also.
news.
You know,
Plug
we
this
out here
episode.
landlocked.
Plug this episode so both the Rupee side and the cheesy side can get out there because you know you hear us if you're listening to us. We're as talented as some motherfuckers out there who are making hundreds of millions of dollars on their kick streams, doing nothing but like
Doing nothing.
drooling into the camera. I swear, bro.
Or killing people.
Or fucking potentially killing people, bro.
We saw that one
Like,
guy die.
I am no. Have you?
Did y'all see who
I
his
know-
top contributor was?
Huh?
Did you see who his top contributor was?
No.
Was it Dr.
The
Disrespect?
CEO
Oh.
of the company.
Yeah, of Kick. That'd be like Jeff Bezos being the #1 contributor to that one guy that, like, did the shooting that made it to the front page of Twitch.
What? I
That
don't
was a
remember
few
that.
years ago. Yeah, like some dude like did a mass shooting on Twitch Live and it made it to the front page.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
All right, well,
Yeah.
until next time, this has
Oh.
been a Know It's Good production. You can follow us, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. The video version is edited by Chris. The audio version is edited by Akuma Santi. The descriptions are written by ChatGPT, and the titles are written by me. Until next time, keep it cheesy. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 349 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlante. Joining me, as always, we have the Mecha Stardew Valley, Chris Montalbano.
Capcom, give me the demo now.
We got the Ray Trace 2 Rag Madrid Devon.
We might talk about games.
And we got the deceptive bandana, Deontay.
I'm yelling gang gang.
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about West Coast geography, Hollow Knight Silk Song, PS5's pricing, Xbox ROG, Xbox Ally X pricing, Lego Batman: The Legacy of the Dark Knight, and Densha Attack.
Nice.
All right.
Not to be confused with Genshin Impact.
Please no. All right, stopping the recording. We're still live. Thank you, Robbie, for coming through.
From the deuce.
What's
the
that?
foe, the 8 the big 9 from the deuce. The foe. The 8 the big 9 from the deuce. The foe. The 8 the big
All right,
9.
and I'm gonna raid Wolf Den. He's back playing Ninja Gaiden with the Pro 3 controller. So he's playing
So we about
Ragebound
to
with
raid Wolf then.
some controller that is not currently on screen. So I couldn't even tell you what he means by the Pro 3 controller, but I guess we'll find out. In 3, 2, 1. Okay.